Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Parkdale Bowling Club's live stream of the men's minor quarter-final between Jeff Big Bird Robertson and Bill the Dominator Nicholl. The boys are in their second roll-up end at the moment and just getting a feel for what's going to go on out there. They have played each other previously, as we said in the interview, and Bill knocked off Jeff this time last year. So we'll see if the Bird can get a little bit of revenge. Joined here by Paul Stormy Daniel. Stormy.
Hey everybody, hope you enjoy the broadcast.
There's a handful of you out there watching at the moment, so we are hoping to get some good numbers and make this a regular thing so that we can take it right through to the final. A handful of spectators here at the moment, but some more will come streaming in, no doubt. Beautiful night here at Parkdale. Not much wind, very still night. And we're joined on the microphone now with Ava Nicholl, who may or may not have some inside knowledge on one of these bowlers out here. So Ava, who do you think's going to win this one tonight?
Well, I think that is very hard to say at the moment. I'd obviously like to believe my dad would win, but you just reminded me then that he actually did win last, because I thought it was Big Bird, and you just said that he in fact did beat him, and I said no way, but here we go.
Okay. Now tell me, you had a match yesterday or the day before?
Yes, I did. I played Sarah yesterday morning. It was a really good game. I got stuck on 22 and Sarah came in at the end, bowled really well, so well-deserved win for her.
Okay, and was that the minor or the main draw?
The minor, and this year there's only 4 women in the minor, so we're doing a little bit of a round robin.
Okay.
So still a chance for me yet.
So you're still live?
Yes.
Good to hear. And when are you up again? And who have you got?
Margaret Bourne.
Oh, that's right. I think she's been a little crook, hasn't she?
Yeah,
but,
she has, so we'll have to wait until she's well.
Okay. Well, I think the boys are just about ready to kick off. Bird has got the mat. And in a very, very strange move, we see Bill Nicholl on the Coke Zero, which doesn't happen very often.
No, there must be something wrong here.
That's usually a different kind of brown liquid he has there. But anyway.
If he pulls out a Mars bar, you know something's going wrong.
Okay. What's that? It's a desperation move?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well, the Bird has rolled the jack. Probably 3/4 length, I'd suggest. And here we go. The crowd is hushed.
Looks pretty good.
Fairly good start. He's played the forehand and probably finished about 1.5 metres short. Bill also playing the forehand.
And also
about 1.5 metres short, but the other side. So they've got it covered there. Well done, boys. Good start.
Just in case it comes
Got to be
forward.
up though. Okay. Bird's second bowl a little closer, probably about half a metre short though.
And as Dad would say, that's a back door.
Yes.
Backdoored it.
And I think at this point in time, the bird is, I'd suggest, is holding one. Still playing the forehand.
Definitely got it now.
And a lovely shot. About half a metre behind the jack and is probably holding two from what we can see.
Good response by Dad.
The Parkdale Media IT help desk is over there, Tracy, so she should be able to assist, hopefully.
I don't think that any help can really. I'm not sure.
And getting back to the game now, Bird's just put his last ball down, and once again he's come around and no, he's hidden around the back, but I think at this point in time he's still holding one. Both boys are favouring the forehand at this point in time. And Billy's crossed the head and left it behind.
I think it was a feather.
That was the perfect line.
Okay, so Bird has picked up one on the very first end. Early days. So the crowd's getting quite rowdy. You can probably hear them in the background there. Fair bit of heckling going on.
Always is.
Is the bar open?
Apparently the bar is open.
Well, there you go.
It is live, so people do know what time it is, and it's all legal and above board. Now the second end there, and Bird has gone the backhand this time, but once again he's a little short, probably by, what do you say, over about half a metre there?
Yep.
Or as some people of my vintage might say, about 2 foot. And Billy's just placed it a fraction behind, and
On the line.
and the Bird is asking for the call, and Bird finds out that he is still holding the one, which probably makes sense considering he's only bowled one. Would you suggest?
Well, I'd be asking.
Yeah. We have special comments in the background here from Unit as well.
Normally it's Justin from Forster.
Oh, look at that. That's a lovely bowl. But we've got to get there, boys. Ava, I'll let you describe that one.
Oh, just lucky he's got another 2 more to go.
Okay, it's lovely to hear your positivity coming out
Yeah.
there.
I'm sure.
Don't forget it's Christmas soon.
Yep.
Worthwhile noting we've got a Wimbledon umpire doing the marking here today. We're very privileged.
Yes, very professional.
And that's Bird. Looks like he's taken his third, I'd suggest. Billy's got some work to do with this one.
Looks good. judge.
And just like that, Bill Nicholl is back in town. I think he plays better when he drinks Coke.
Well, there is the fact that he's sober, so that might.
What you're saying it like it's a rare thing.
At the Bowls Club, yeah.
Or the Birds put one at the back, and it's quite possibly going for a swim. Yes, it's in the dunk. Okay. Oh, Billy's
New technique from Bill.
a little bit of a whistle there. It's he's getting into the mind of the bird.
Help.
Oh, look at that.
Look
That's
at
that. The
that.
crowd's just gone up. Can you hear them?
Wow.
Can everyone hear them? The crowd's gone up.
See those last two bowls.
I know. We didn't write him off though, did we? You didn't in particular. I think I might have.
Let's see what he.
Okay, so that's a good fight back, and Billy's grabbed two there. So
I don't know if you just saw him there turn around, just making sure that his mat was actually on the right line, because he does have a talent of putting it on the wrong line.
Okay, a tendency to do that. Right,
So
we'll keep an eye
just
on that.
making sure.
But the score is 2-1 after two ends.
It's going to be a very long game.
Yes, they're taking their time. These boys will be here till quite late tonight. Might have to put the lights on. Billy getting the mat, and he's played a forehand bowl and has come up about probably a metre short.
I reckon he's bowled the jack a bit longer than he usually would want, because he tends to play from the top of the line to the top of the line. So
Okay. Once again, there's that inside knowledge that we were talking about. And Bird's got, maybe a fraction closer there. Only 2 bowls down at this point, so plenty of time to go. And how are we looking, Stormy? We've got many viewers at this point in time?
We've got 6 viewers at this particular point in time. We've had 28 people drop in at one stage. So
Okay. So
6 concurrent viewers at the moment. We've got the chat here on the YouTube as well, folks. So if you want to drop us a little comment just to let us know that you are watching and enjoying, then that'd be really great. About half of Scotland, I would imagine, would have gotten out of bed at about 5:30 this morning to check things out, would they?
oh, I'll just send a picture to the group chat right now.
Okay, that's good.
Get onto the family group chat.
So we're blasting this across the world. So it'll be quite early in the morning at the moment, wouldn't it? And a tad frosty this time of year.
It's 11 hours at the moment, I think, so that makes it, about 6 in the morning.
So Billy's third shot there is resting about 3 or 4 inches from the jack, and it's got a bit of chalk on it too, so well done there. And Bird has just gone through the back, I'll say on purpose to give him a bit of credit here, and he's put one back there for a reason. Whereas really I think he just missed. You think so?
Maybe he knows something.
Another very good bowl by Bill. Oh, very unlucky there, Bird. Gone through, missed everything. And it looks to me as, what do you think, one?
Yeah.
Only one. I think Bird's at the back, looks like it's the second bowl.
Oh.
Oh, it's possibly closer than we think.
Oh. 2.
2 for Billy. Okay, so after 3 ends, we see Bill on 4 and the bird on 1. And I might just step out of the box for a moment and hand the microphone over to Unit, who will join over here for a little while,
Yeah, no worries.
whilst I lubricate the larynx.
I offered to lubricate.
So, welcome to this very prestigious chair.
It is. Tell you what, it's worn in beautifully too. It's
Yeah.
nice and it's even got a little bit of a groove in it. I'm enjoying this chair. This end brought to you by Bendigo Bank, I think, Parkdale Community Bank. If you're banking with anyone, you should really bank with Bendigo. Isn't that right, Ava?
Yeah, because I know all about banking, so...
Well, you should. You should. You've got a part-time job. Your money should be going into your bank account.
Yep. Oh,
Here we go.
Dad started off well.
You started off well. Look at that. A little bit of a... Actually, the camera hasn't started off well. It's still facing the other end, but we'll leave that to our technical department and we'll swing it around.
The technical department just had a few different technical things to do.
Well, that's okay. I love the setup here, Stormy. Very professional.
Yes.
Got the iPads and the microphone and...
You know that I never do things by halves.
I know that. Have we got any listeners posting questions at the moment, Stormy?
We've
or
got
viewers?
Nothing in the chat at the moment.
Nothing
and
in the
we've
chat?
got 4 people currently.
Well, if you're out there and you want to ask a question, just whack it in on your line and I'm sure Stormy will get straight back to you. What's going on in the bowls? Still Bill holding 1. Bird a bit short. Could be holding 2 there, Bill. Let's see if he whistles this one down. Nicely down on his backhand. So have you finished school yet, Ava?
Yes.
You have.
Yeah.
And for the viewers out there, have we informed the viewers of your role at the school next year, by chance?
No.
We haven't. So what would your role be at the school next year, Ava?
I am lucky enough to be school captain next year.
School captain.
Yeah, so very exciting.
Awesome. And as a club, we're very, very proud of you achieving that.
Yes.
Bird short again. Bully on the forehand. Beautiful day for it. What a cracking day.
He's even got his sunnies out. He's special.
Oh, he has. And he's oh, no damage there. I think he's still holding 1.
Yep. And he's got the 2 at the back as well, so...
Yeah,
Covered.
very, very well positioned. I think he's a bit wide there, the bird. Weight was all right for the shot, but a bit wide, and umpire Razor, I think, live scoring there, probably putting in 1.
I'd say he has put in 1. And people here at the club know that I bang on about the value of live scoring, but just so that everyone's aware and is watching the stream, you can see the score up in the top left-hand corner. As soon as Razor updates the score on his phone, it gets automatically updated on the screen. So I love technology when it works properly.
Technology, good thing. And again, sometimes when it doesn't work, the old paper and pen works just as well.
And a clipboard.
And a clipboard. We love a clipboard here at Parkdale, I'll tell you what. Shorter end this time. I think this end brought to you by Blow Air for all your heating and cooling needs. If you have any, your air conditioner's on the fritz, mate, the people at Blow Air would come out to your place and absolutely do a ripping job, so I've heard. There are people at the club who've used them and can only say that their service is really good. So Blow Air.
It's definitely something to look into because it's going to be quite a warm summer.
It is, absolutely, a bit of a warm summer. So if your air conditioning tower needs a bit of a clean out, or you just need your ducts cleaned out, or just a new system, I think Blow Air are the people. Anyway, back to the bowls. Bill with a forehand about a metre behind. Good spot. Bird coming down and landing shot. A very good bird. Yeah, very good bowl by the bird. Last time we streamed the bird, of course, was at the Australian Open, and wasn't that an event? I'll tell you. I saw online the bookings. It's all open now. The Open is open.
The Open is open.
It is.
So how many do we think we're going to have going this year?
Oh, I don't know. I think we'll have 8 or 9 maybe. A couple of 4s, hopefully. That'll be good. Hopefully we can get up there the week before and partake in a couple of the earlier tournaments. Who knows? Get down onto the Broadbeach Green and enjoy the sun in June. So,
catch up with my mate Aussie Moore as well.
You're-
Aussie, if you're
ah.
listening, I'm sure that watching the first round of a Parkdale minor singles is going to be high on your list of priorities. But, if you are,
He actually marked for the bird at Helensville.
he did. And I think that was in the game against the Angry Penguin Man.
It was the man from Penguin Bay in
Penguin
WA.
Bay. Great top though. Angry Penguin on the back. Beautiful. And a big shout out to, obviously, because we're going nationally, a big shout out to our friends at Harndorf, Mr. and Mrs. Harndorf.
Yes, yes.
I'm sure they're tuning in. If you are, Merry Christmas to you. And as a club, look, we hope to get up there one day for a bit of a roll. I reckon that would be, well, just drinking beer out of 3-foot steins would be a bit of an experience.
Just for the social
As-
experience.
as-
sorry,
just
Unit,
back
I'm just
onto the-
interrupting, but is there a bowls game on?
Oh, there's a bowls
Yeah,
game going
so-
on, and Bill's just Bill's bowled. And
Big
he's-
Bird's just hit the jack, but
Has
I
he?
think it's moved closer to
I'm
Dad's.
glad you're
so-
watching, Ava.
Yeah, I had no idea what you're on about, so I just had to keep.
Sorry. Yeah, well, it's okay. If you can
That's
stay
fair enough.
focused on the game, obviously
Changed. Oh no, it's just going narrow.
we will focus on the social aspect of the sport as well as the game. We hope to. I'll keep my eyes peeled. There is a game going on.
There is a game going on.
Bird again on the forehand. I think he's short. For a tall man, I think he's short.
Just a bit.
Just a fraction.
And I think Bill's got another shot, and what would the score be? 6-1 now. Oof.
Well, definitely a good lead to have.
It is,
especially in
but
singles.
what is this game? 25 shots up?
It is 25 shots up.
So anything can happen.
That's right.
Looks like one. Yep. Umpire Razor.
Alrighty.
Down he comes to the clubhouse end with the crowd gathered on the balcony watching this event, and this end I think brought to you by Mentone Motorfix.
But that is correct, yes.
Mentone Motorfix, if your car needs a service or you've got a flat wheel or need a battery, I'm sure the people at Mentone Motorfix can sort it out for you.
Matty O'Brien will look after you.
He
for
will.
Sure.
Yep, definitely. Mentone Motorfix for all those car needs. I don't know what end this is. I don't think they're keeping end scores, but
No.
it's
Sixth end.
the sixth end. But did Bird win that end? I thought Bill won that end.
So did I.
Okay.
Okay, well we're confused
Well, we are confused. Yeah.
because we thought Billy had the end, but obviously
And
bit of
the score is currently 5-2.
a bit of a deceptive angle here.
Unit, at the risk of causing a little bit of angst in the commentary team, I don't think it would be the first time that you've been confused, would it?
I'm confused on a daily basis, Stormy, as you know. But it's okay. Dementia's a wonderful thing. Here comes Bird again, and just behind, one on, one behind. Very good lead bowling.
Bird's done very well.
Yeah, very well.
So what's the reaction from Scotland over? Have we got people tuning in over in Scotland?
No.
Well, you should be texting them.
Do you want me just to wake
Just
them all up right now and
wake
just say
them- what
it's an
time is it?
emergency?
Send them the link.
It's an
You've got
emergency.
to-
Dad's being live streamed.
6 a.m.
6
Oh,
a.m.
well, actually, oh no, they're from Cairns and we don't.
No.
They're just.
6 a.m. it'll be dark there. Then again, it'll be dark until 9 and probably dark again at 2. It is dark this time of year in Scotland. Bird down on the backhand, trundling in. Could be another shot in the count. Oh, I think it could be. I think he might be holding 3 digits. I could be wrong. Probably am.
I'd suggest 2.
Okay, thank you. Well, you are standing.
I'll go and have a look.
Yep, a bit of a roving report. Bill on the forehand as well. I think he might have just landed one in there and cut it back to 1.
That's the backhand, yeah.
Forehand, backhand.
I
Left
don't
hand,
I
right
don't
hand.
think that cut anything out.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
That's exactly right. Yes.
So Big Bird's holding 2 at the moment. Just
Okay.
been confirmed.
And now 3.
And now 3.
Yes.
Wow.
Sorry, Dad, may have jinxed you.
Sorry, and a big turnaround in the game if Bill can't land a bowl here.
And the people in Scotland have just turned off.
7 taken the mat and run, Big Bird.
Here we go. Billy on the backhand, I believe.
Yeah. He's had a dip.
He has had a dip. Is he going to land it in there, or is he going to be a bit vigorous? I think he is.
Oh, the
He's
crowd.
moved the jack, and it's gone out to Bird's bowls for 2. I would
The
suggest.
crowd went up too.
We'll ask umpire Razor. Well done, Billy. Good bowl. Well done, Bird. Keep going, mate.
No comment from the players.
No.
Game face is on.
Game face.
Yeah, definitely got the game faces
Mm.
on.
Are we going to see measure? Or
So
just
I missed the
two?
start of the game. Was there a banner to run through? Was there any sort
No,
of
there was just
excitement?
There was a pre-game interview.
Pre-game
with,
interview was
with-
done.
Okay,
with
yep,
Nicholl.
The
yep,
combatants
yep.
came together and shook hands and pretended they liked each other.
So was it more like a weigh-in?
It was a bit, yeah.
Nice. All right, and Bird rolling the jack down. Umpire Razor there, and I think this end brought to you by Buxton Real Estate.
I think so, yes.
And Buxton Real Estate, if you're selling your house in Parkdale or around this area, I think
Mentone, they are in Mentone, of course.
Oh, you see Buxton signs everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
They must have a bit of a corner on the market, but from what I've heard, they're a very reputable real estate firm.
Absolutely.
So if you're wanting to sell your house or rent a house out, I think Buxton might be the people to talk to.
They will. Meanwhile, back to the bowls.
Back to the bowls and
And
Bird.
Bird's gone on the forehand and
Yeah, jack
he's
high.
gone across the face of goal there, as in football parlance there.
Yes, sprayed it a
But
bit.
he's probably jack high.
Yep, reasonable start. Billy down as well, and yeah, I think Billy's a little bit closer. Yeah, good bowl, Bill. Behind.
Behind.
Yeah, very good. Those behind bowls, very valuable.
For anybody wondering why we keep talking about Scotland, you wouldn't know from her accent, or from Ava's accent, but certainly Billy is
Scotty?
Scotty Billy.
New nickname. New nickname.
New
Thank you.
nickname.
I think Bill's just drawn chop, by the way.
Bill has this very broad Scottish accent, and there are a large number of us here in the club who try and listen and understand him, but just do not get it. But what we can't
Down
work
on
out
the
is why there's not a hint of an
yes,
accent as
knocking
far as
Bird away
Ava's
for
concerned.
And he's yet to be one of our Saturday interviews, Stormy, because we haven't mastered the fact of doing subtitles.
Subtitles.
When we master that, Billy will be in for sure.
We need to get Parkdale AI GPT.
That's right.
I might even stand next to him and do Scotland instead of Ausland, you know?
Well, you
We'll
can
do
just use
Scotland.
me as his
Oh
translator.
yeah, we'll
Yes,
use Ava as
that's
the
right,
translator.
yeah.
That's what we should do. Interview Bill and then go to Ava, and we'll just relay it back to the great people of Parkdale. Anyway, Bill holding
And
two.
after all that, he's still holding two.
He is, and he's chucked
Now
another one
he's put
down.
one down, and the Bird's changing his. He's going up to have a bit of a look.
He is.
To see what's going on down there, and probably won't like what he sees.
No. Well, it's two.
Yes. A little
I think-
inspection there.
Bill walking down as well.
And they've done the right thing, the boys there too. They've put the jack in that little spot of sunshine so we can see it rather than being in the shadows. So that's very
it's
convenient.
good for the fans. Bit of a breeze blowing down that end as well. I can see the old windsock
Yeah, I think
is...
the Parkdale doctor's coming in.
Yeah, it is. Lovely day. What'd you do today, Ave? Christmas shopping?
No, I actually had a bowl this afternoon.
Nice.
Yep.
Bird on the backhand. And I did hear on the grapevine that you and Sarah, two of our junior members, had an absolute terrific tussle the other morning.
We did, as discussed earlier in the video.
Well, there you go,
the
because I
live
wasn't
stream.
here. Yeah.
That's right. I'm just that was my attempt to try and remind you, like, without trying to.
Well, it's an
but
attempt
you
probably to
just-
try and get
We
me
have
here
to
on
be
time.
Unit,
Yeah.
just to let you know, Unit, we've covered this subject and it's best not to go back there.
No, yes. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, well, I've got this thing about arriving on time.
Having had the pleasure of marking that game, but I would have to say that it was an outstanding game of bowls. As high a standard of any game that I've marked this season, basically. It was just a pleasure to mark it.
Well, there you go. Big
And
praise indeed, Ava.
Billy with the last bowl on the forehand. And I don't know why he's playing the forehand. I would have played backhand, but anyway, he's played forehand.
Interesting tactic there.
Interesting.
And if he gets a kiss, no,
he doesn't.
But, probably still holding the two.
Possibly two. I don't know. We'll see what Razor says. I might actually jump inside to get some more hydration,
Throat lubricant.
hydration fluid, and I'll leave it. We'll do it. There's a change in the commentary position. I'll get
jump
Steve to jump in the chair.
And we've got Ronnie the Wiz walking up here. Ronnie the Wiz needs to understand that if he comes anywhere up here, then he suddenly becomes a commentator.
Media tent. I'm just checking how it operates.
It's very
Well, when we
efficient.
work that out, we'll let you know.
Oh, look at the desk.
It's probably picking up what you're saying now.
It
as
is,
well, so
absolutely.
I'm just warning in case you start.
So just for the 6 viewers we have online at the moment, Ronnie the Wiz Wickington has just rocked up and will be providing special comments, even though he hotly denies that he's going to do that.
And at this point in time, we have Billy leading 7-4 for those playing at home or in Scotland.
He started off well.
It's a very good start.
Ooh,
But the bird
good reply.
is done a fantastic reply and has probably snatched it there by the smallest of margins, I'd suggest.
So Wiz, who's the best skip you've played with in Saturday Pennant this season?
Leading question. And he is taking a while to answer that question too. Unfortunately.
Yeah, look,
So-
it's something I can't answer really on the spur of the moment.
You need to go back and look at your statistics, Ronnie, to see who all the skips are that you've played with.
Because
Understandable.
I've got all their performance monitored. I just need to go back and check the notes.
The bird didn't
So,
sound too happy with that one,
Oh, that's
and for good reason.
not terribly good. So I think Billy now clearly has the two shots.
Sticking with the forehand. Finishing well.
Oh,
Nice. I'd be surprised if
and there's like many a third that I've played with has said to me before, good back there.
Good back there.
could he come with weight here, do you think?
It's changed hands.
Oh, he's changed hands. Interesting tactic there.
Is he going to get inside?
Very
I tell you
nice.
what,
And he's
the bird.
Look at
Oh, look at that. Oh, the crowd went
The
mental.
crowd went berserk.
They did go mental. Yes, and it's he is holding one, and his bowl will now have a little bit of chalk on it as well. What will Billy do now?
Dad's changing hands too.
Oh,
I don't know if I would have done that.
No, he's got in his head over. Do you think he's got in his head there?
Well,
Oh, here we go. Give it a nudge, Billy. Oh, he's very unlucky there.
Played the wick.
Yeah. Now, Bird's holding one. What's he going to do?
reverted back to.
He's gone to the backhand.
And just falling short.
Big Bird was
Oh,
a bit
yes.
scared of it.
As many people have said before, you've got to be up. I think so.
Comes away with one, we probably have.
Yeah, comes away with one, so that takes it to 7-5 at this stage.
8-5, I believe.
8-5, sorry, 8-5, but yes. Or was it 7-5?
Probably 7-5.
7-5.
I don't know. I'm only the producer. I wouldn't know. 7-5. Correction.
All right.
He's persevering with the long ends.
He is Gandalf.
Maybe you heard me say that Dad likes the short ones, so.
See, maybe Bird's got someone tuned in and he's maybe relaying messages.
He's got the
You
earpiece in,
suggest he's got a wire
He
unit.
could actually. I better go and cut
Yeah,
them down.
That's a bird on a wire. You know.
It's on a wire.
Ah dear, whoever would have thought that we did comedy as well.
Yeah,
we
I think
don't.
that I think we specialise in dad jokes. You'd suggest
Oh,
that
we
would
do.
be right, Ava?
Yep.
Absolutely, yes.
That's really. It's rolling up there. I think it's a bit short.
Don't know.
Oh, that's
No, it's not a short.
that's a
Yeah, we'll
lovely
see what
bowl.
sort of a judge am I?
That's a lovely bowl from Billy there. The wind has picked up a little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh, it's got the back covered.
Yes, yes.
That's what I tell myself every time I do one that's like extremely long. Two, maybe?
A good response from Billy there.
It was nice of Unit to drop in for all of 30 seconds with some specialist commentary and then disappear again to go and talk to his mates.
Yes, I thought he was just lubricating, but he's lubricating and socialising. Billy's chasing that one down, and it's going to just go a little bit behind. In a very nice spot there. So at this stage, do we think he's holding three, Ava? Do you think so?
Maybe not three, maybe two.
Okay, yes. Okay.
Just don't know how short that one is off him.
And then Bird's just berating himself. He wasn't happy with that bowl. And he's gone across the head there. And now Billy. it's
Bird
got-
obviously forgetting the fact that bowls don't have ears, and there's not a lot of point telling him to do stuff because they just won't do
They
it.
won't do it. Won't be told.
Well, Dad says it's one in a measure.
Okay, one on a measure. Now, if Billy can get a number two here, this could see him open up a little bit of a margin.
Might be a bit far.
Oh,
Oh,
Billy.
and Billy has just absolutely
Billy.
played.
But he's just knocked his other one over,
it's
so it
rolled
might just
over.
be 2 now, not 2 in a measure.
Ava, what is going on? I've never seen him get this close to the jack.
Yeah. Well, he practiced all his bad ones the other day with me, so he had to get some good ones in eventually.
Fair bit of discussion there, and in the end, I think he came up with 2.
Score's gone up to 9-5, so yeah, that was a 2. Yep.
He skipped away.
And Unit's back for another 30 seconds.
Well, my iCloud storage is full apparently.
Oh dear.
My iCloud storage has been full for like 3 years.
Yeah, but I can't take a photo.
Oh no.
Delete a few.
So I was gonna take a photo of the sponsors board so we can mention all the sponsors. Are you able to do that for us, Ava? Or just
Are
open
you going
it?
to steal my seat?
So who's this
I'm going to
end?
steal it, but then I'll give it back. How
Yeah.
about that?
That's fine.
Yeah, so, yeah,
Who's this end brought to us by?
Well, I'd say Cha the Butchers.
Okay, you can say that.
Yeah, very, very and they supply the meat for the barefoot barbecue.
That's right. I know
as well.
the president went there just in the last half an hour, so I picked up his meat.
Did he?
He did.
Just thinking we need to get the Prez on to do a little bit of commentary to talk about the
We do for
barefoot
sure.
bowls at some stage as well, because that's certainly
He doesn't know it yet,
something
but
that
he will be joining us.
sets Parkdale well in front of a number of other clubs.
It does. Bird with a
Now
short
that
one.
Bill
Bill
with
with
a
a
very,
good one.
very, very short there. He wouldn't be
So
happy with
short,
it all.
it's not even in the frame.
No.
And yeah. Tell you what, it's a tight tussle. Here it is. Billy coming down. On the forehand, he draws another
Oh, look at
shot.
Billy. There you go.
And it might just sit big sticker up. Watch this.
Oh, yes,
No.
look at that.
No, just on its edge. But still a very good bowl. Here's Steve Clifford walking into the club room too.
Yeah.
Everyone's turning up today.
I've also been informed that there's a comment.
Oh, there's a comment.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Better get on to it, Stormy.
Anthony says that unit isn't lubricating, it's called verbal diarrhea.
Yeah, well, that's
Yes, that's
quite
correct. And once
possibly
again, the
case.
bird is short. He will not be
Short
happy with
bird,
that.
Short. Hang on, Ava, I'll move for you. I'm in your chair. Hang on.
Well, everyone's taking turns, so it's due that
Oh, okay. All right.
we
Bill-
could just get another chair, to be honest.
Yeah, we could.
We could, and I'll go for a walk in a moment and recruit a couple more.
Bill with another draw
Oh,
ball.
look at Billy.
And, he's
Oh.
holding 3, and look at that line.
You've heard of the English cricketers unit playing baseball. There's a bit of haggis ball going on
well,
here, I
there's a
think.
bit of Bill ball.
It's fantastic stuff to see.
Haggis ball, yes.
Which was his
He's-
nickname when he first started.
He is bowling.
Very, very good nickname too. I think it's
He is
got a
bowling
lot of
like
imagination in
a
it.
stuffed sheep's
Oh,
stomach.
And the bird's got
I think
probably
he- second shot.
got knocked 2 out there,
What do you
so
reckon,
well done to
Gandalf,
the
second
bird.
shot?
So we need to give Michael Williams a wave, who's decided for some reason he wants to take a photo of us. But
Okay, fair enough. Here's Billy again.
And here's Billy again,
on the
just sneaking up on the forehand.
And he's in.
Just needs
He is in.
And look at that.
Wow.
Oh,
Beautiful
yes.
bowling, Billy.
Yes.
to
umpire Razor confirms 2 down. Sorry, we've got to stop calling him umpire. He's a marker.
Mark eraser.
Marker.
Or just the eraser.
He is an
Oh,
umpire.
and here's the bird. Look at the bird shot now.
I'll tell you what, he's
what.
coming with a bit of weight. And
Oh.
bird, well done. That's a
And
bit
once
of a golf
again-
club there.
The crowd just went mad. I reckon there was people up there on Parkdale Station that could see that, and they've even clapped. Yeah.
Gandalf retiring to
So
the back stalls.
we say thank you to Ronnie Wiz for his
Yeah.
special
Yeah,
comments.
well
That's
done, Ronnie
right.
Wiz. Thank you. As they kick them back and
What did you take?
Marco Razor updates the
who's our next sponsor,
live
Ava?
score, and it's now 9-6 to the Dominator, Billy Nicholl.
Have we done bocconcinos yet?
Well, if we're going to do bocconcinos, we need to mention that bocconcinos have the fantastic new it's a gelato shop or just ice cream.
Called
Yeah, that's
Bocco's
right.
Gelato, and every time
Bocco's.
we go past there, it seems to be a fairly big queue.
People falling out of it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Well,
And
they fall out of his coffee shop as well. I don't know what his business model is, but it must be bloody good because he has people everywhere around that joint.
And we'll just run through some of the others, and we don't forget there's always the Bendigo Bank at Parkdale, which
Yes,
are
we've,
number one sponsors of this great club. Blow Air, which is not another nickname for a unit, but it's actually one of our sponsors.
Yeah.
And Motorfix Mentone, Matty O'Brien will look after you, as we said before. Buxton Mentone for your real estate needs. And DMG Financial. Do you know much about them unit?
I really don't. Tell me more about them, Steve.
Yeah, next in the next break I will do that. And then Bocconcino's Wood-Fired Pizza, Parkdale Charcoal Chicken, Station Stop Cafe,
Well,
and of course Baker's Delight in the
Oh,
wonderful Morty Alley.
The suppliers of the rolls for the Barefoot Bowls.
And we've got the Cha Butchers, of course.
Yeah,
We
we've
did
done
mention
them.
those before based in Parkdale. So plenty of sponsors there, and that sponsors board was brought to you by Nicholl. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks, Ava.
Yeah.
And Dad's just bowled.
Oh, he's just bowled. The bowls
yes.
is on.
Bowls.
Sorry,
Yeah,
the
he's
bowls
just
is
bowled. Good bowls.
And
He's Jack High.
Sponsors break.
Billy is holding one, and here comes the bird on the forehand.
I think he's short.
Yes, he's.
No,
I'll
he's
tell
probably.
you what, he's just about made it there, unit.
Yeah, actually, it's a resting touch.
And,
yeah, what would I know?
What would you know?
I would
Because
know.
there's
That's
very,
it. I'm giving
Nowhere
up.
near it.
very, very close.
I'm giving up.
And Anthony Blight has dived onto the chat again, and he says he loves the eraser. I have absolutely no idea what that means.
Well, you said he wasn't more than a marker, so when you have a marker,
Eraser.
Yeah, and
the
eraser.
eraser, you rub them
Eraser.
out.
So you could call him the rubber.
The rubber.
It's not the funniest thing Anthony's ever said, but then again, he's not a particularly funny person, is he?
Well, he
Well,
cracks the
depend-
odd joke.
You need to define funny.
Hawthorn
possibly.
supporter, that's funny.
So the bird's
Alright,
changed.
bird
He's
on
gone
the-
on the
he's on the
backhand,
backhand.
and he's
Why
chasing
did
it down to have a look and see
He
what's
is having a
happening.
run. He's having a bit of
Hopefully he can go sneak in there and get second shot.
The wings are flapping, and tell you what, it's a good bowl. Just behind.
Oh, look at that.
Very good.
There's a feather in that, I think, you know.
There is a. Oh, please.
Have you heard?
Bird is the word.
As we welcome Ava back to the club.
Yeah, we welcome Ava back.
I think while you're down there, you need to line up mix-up or to come and do a guest appearance.
Yeah, I think we do. Bill on the backhand, chasing Bird down, and I'll tell you what, it's a reasonably good bowl.
It's just going to go behind.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, just through. Very high standard here, Stormy. And Dave.
As I said, Bird, I never do anything by half, so we've got the great technology and we've got the great game as well.
How many people watching though? That's probably the downer.
7.
We've got seven. We've got 7.
That's pretty
people
good
watching.
for.
I think during the Oz Open, I think we peaked at 10.
Well,
So ratings are
this
pretty
isn't
high.
even the Oz Open, and we still.
It's probably
Oh, yes, up.
probably worthwhile mentioning to everyone online that our next live stream game is going to feature one of our commentators, Unit,
is.
and
It
I'm
is.
assuming from the group chat comment the other day that you've got
Another
every one of
great
your
bowl
family
by
members
Bird.
all lined up to be watching it.
Mate, I've got at least a handful of people dialed in to watch that game. Might even have some. I've shared it at work, so there's a couple of Brisbagans, there's a couple of New South Walians.
We
might
might have
we
to
might-
mic you up for that one. What do you think?
Live, live
you
mic.
can actually do commentary whilst you're bowling.
What we need,
Might put you off
actually,
the
That might challenge me.
And just in case you've been watching the bowls and not listening to everything
Oh, yeah,
that's
Bird's
going
holding
on,
through.
yeah,
she's on
Bird's
it.
just come in with this great shot, which is going to see what
Glad
Dad
we
has
have
to
Ava
do.
as our skip here to drag us back into line when we get out,
Yeah.
out of whack.
So Billy coming down on the backhand. I've got that right this time, and
tell you
it's
what.
reasonable.
That's a reasonable
It's very reasonable. Oh,
it did not fall,
Looks like it's still going
but I think it's still going to be 2 for the bird.
could be.
Which will end up with a 1 point lead for Dad then.
So, Ava, I think we need to do a bit of seat shuffling. We'll get Unit to move for a minute, and we've been joined by We've been
Mr.
joined by
Presidente.
Club President
Oh, in you come,
Mick
Mick.
Supple.
Howdy, howdy.
Mick, what do you think about this live streaming caper?
It's fantastic. I just had a look at it on Facebook before. Yeah, no, it's great. Great gazebo over the top. The commentary team.
Tell you what, I think I've seen this one before.
Got to be sun smart.
Yeah.
The technical producer had a mild panic at about 4 o'clock this afternoon when his laptop overheated. So we realised that we couldn't go without some shade. So there was an emergency phone call went into SUP, and we've magically got a gazebo that is over the top of us.
Bomb. Bang.
That's not a
So
bad
it's,
sort of start,
It's
really.
not a bad game either. 8-9.
Good game. Now, Mick, we talked a little bit about before you came up about barefoot bowls here. Big Bird obviously is the convener for barefoot bowls at the moment. It sort of sets us apart from a lot of the other clubs in the local community, doesn't it?
It certainly does. In fact, two of our older members, one still plays, Bill Bushby and his wife, Brenda. They set it up must be 15, at least 15 years ago. And I think the first night they set up, they had about 3 teams turn up. And then it's just gradually you got, and then about a year later they had the whole place full. And that's basically been our recruiting ground over the, from homegrown players. They've all come through barefoot.
Yep.
That's where I came from. And Dad?
That's where I came from.
Bird.
Yeah.
And of course Mick Williams, who came from that community as well, actually won the club open singles and the minor singles last year.
Yeah.
So
No,
we
no, it's
will
been
make sure that
fantastic,
we
the barefoot.
nobble him, and there's no way in the world that he's playing in the minor singles this year.
Well, he can't. He's
No, he
already won.
can't.
The good thing about the difference between our barefoot and probably other clubs is they more have a corporate barefoot program where people just come along and play, whereas we have a competition which people then got to hang around for 9 or 10 weeks and play bowls. So I think that sets us apart a bit, and then people become, join the club, they like the club, then they end up playing Tuesday night pennant, and then someone tells them we're short on a Saturday or whatever, and then all of a sudden they're sucked in.
Yep.
And away they go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we got the barbecue cranked up, and
Yeah.
Meat
and
from
all
Char
of the,
Char
all of the
Butchers.
pennant
meat from
players
Char
know
Char.
that they need to be off the green by 6:30, and it's an excellent setup.
It is.
Well, this could be a number.
Anyway, is there any bowls going on here?
Oh, yeah, there is. I think Bird holding
Bird's just
3.
put a nice little one at the back.
Bird holding 3.
Billy's got a bit of work to do here.
He's got a bit of a pensive look on his face, but his stride's quite positive. Well, he's got a positive stride. He wasn't down in the dumps.
Bit of a
He's very
strut.
confident. I've got a feeling he's going to bowl a very confident shot here.
And the word I'm
So-
hearing, Unit, too, is that if he makes the final, he'll be wearing a kilt.
That's what I've heard. And a sporran.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how the lunge goes. And,
He'll be, if he makes the finals, he will be bagpiped into the bagpipe solo from Mull of Kintyre, I do believe. Here he comes anyway. Let's see. Is he there? He is.
Yeah,
he's there, all right.
Tell
He's
you
there,
what.
all right.
Oh, Billy, well done.
Cut
Got
one out.
second shot.
Took
Second
one
shot.
out, so that's...
Might have even cut a second.
I reckon he might have cut 2 out there.
And if you don't, I don't think
Having
you would have
said that, I've
heard.
got no idea why he played the backhand.
Well, because he just obviously, I don't know. But
Well, he hasn't got you there to guide him, strongly, you see.
And now the rubber has the paddles. So here we go. Yeah, just the one.
Okay.
9-9.
9-9 on 12.
What a ripper game.
And we probably need to just have a look at the chat. Sarah has dived in and said great commentary. Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah.
Anthony Unit would like
he's
to
he's
know.
the number 1 contributor in the chat, apparently.
He is at the moment,
Yeah.
but Unity wants to know where you were on Tuesday night.
Where was I?
Hmm.
I was unfortunately delayed for a pennant game. Actually, I got the text at 7:01 for a 7 o'clock start. Where are you? I was at home on the couch.
Punctuality is not your forte, is it?
It's
That's
not
happened
my
once
forte.
before,
Yes, it
hasn't it,
happened once
Ian?
before, but we won't go into that.
Well, no, I think we should actually go into
okay.
it. What, do you want to sort of give our audience
Look, I was
an
late for one
indication
game
of what
last year.
What game were you late for?
It may have been the grand final.
Thanks, Mick.
No problem.
Mick
And
steps
on
out
that
of the
cue,
chair.
I'm actually going to
president
try and
has
get
left
some
the
ice
building.
cream.
Oh, you're getting you're going to go get gelato
While you guys
from
just
Bocconcino's.
chat
Well,
about whatever, I'll go and rate that and I'll let you know.
you know what you should do?
We're doing
They
food
probably-
reviews now as
Yeah,
well.
well, you might as well since we're talking about everything else. So I'll just
Bocconcino's
come
probably have the big
back with-
screen up in their gelato shop. Have a
Actually,
chat to
yeah.
them and get them to put the live stream on the
Actually,
screen.
yeah, get them to make sure
All
they've
right,
got
I'll-
their Facebook
yeah,
on.
I'll
And
go
get the
do
punters
that.
to come
And let-
down here with
and-
their gelato and enjoy a beer
And
as
let,
well.
let them know that we have been promoting them.
Yes, we have. And maybe you'll get a free... what's your favourite flavour, Ava? Ava? What's your favourite flavour?
I'm inclined to go for a salted caramel.
Salted caramel. Not. I'm more of an ice cream man. I'm not a gelato.
Meanwhile, it looks
Bill
like
holding two.
Bill is holding. No, I think Bill's holding one,
Oh yeah, sorry. They look like Bill's.
and he is about to be holding two. But oh, look
Very
at that.
good. Very good.
He's just sat in front and is probably
See, Ava.
probably looking
Yeah,
at two at
thanks
this
for
point.
dropping in.
Thank you, Ava. Yes.
Find a guest commentator while you're down there.
Get kingy.
Now we've got someone, and I have no idea who they are. Do either of you two gentlemen know who Gumnut is?
Gumnut, no, we don't, but we welcome Gumnut to the broadcast.
Gumnut, I know. I think we know Numbnut, but not Gumnut. No.
Who is what's Gumnut asking?
So Gumnut basically says that Bill's got this in the bag and Bill's unstoppable. So I
Well,
would
must
reckon
be
that might be one of the mob from Scotland that's tuned
Well,
in
could
to,
be.
Yeah. So give us a bit of an explanation of yourself,
so
Gumnut.
Gumnut, who are
Yeah.
you? We don't know who you are.
He could be a fob, a friend of Bill. Billy coming
look,
down on the
Billy's come down the-
forehand.
and he's put it at the
and
back.
He's put it at the back very well. I think
And
he's
he's-
too far back.
Yes, it's a Klingon. It is a Klingon. It's hung on the edge.
Just hung on the edge.
With
That's
two-
a very good position
With
too.
2 bowls to be delivered at this point in time, it looks like Billy's holding 2.
I don't know.
And with the scores locked at 9-all, someone needs to make a break here.
I'm just looking
Well.
at the spectators. I can see Anthony Blight furiously
Typing away.
typing away on
and,
his phone, so there will be some sort of smart aleck remark that pops up in the chat very soon, I would suggest.
Oh, well, Anthony Blight, all I can say is lazy. He's up there. All he has to do is walk down here and ask the question, to be honest.
That's correct, yeah. We are approachable, unit.
We are very approachable here in the commentary box. It's a very open sort of commentary box, but Anthony Blight, officially lazy. Bird down and yes,
Oh,
well
look
done.
at that. That's bird.
He's just drawn an absolute bomb.
But this new commentary box unit, it's we've kicked on a bit since our early days at Mermaid Beach, haven't we?
Early days at Mermaid Beach, I'll tell you. One of the greatest live stream events of all
It
time.
was, absolutely. We had at least 7 viewers that day.
We did, but we were beamed.
Most of them were there with us.
Yeah, we were beamed to West Australia. We were beamed to Harndorf. We were beamed.
That's it. Forster?
Forster, Justin from Forster with the special comments. If you're out there, Justin,
He
g'day,
was,
mate.
he was a big Damo fan, wasn't he?
He was a
He
very
was
big
supposed to be
Damo
following his
fan.
own teammate, but he was following Damo.
He was. His other teammate on the rink behind's tapping him on the back. Aren't you supposed to be watching me? But all the action was happening.
Very important
on the
bowl
ring.
here for Billy.
Yeah, better be
because
quiet.
the bird is one up here. Bill's gone on the backhand.
And
Hopefully can cause a little bit of movement here, but
I tell you what, he's close.
tell you what, is he going to come in?
Tell you what, he's
Snuck
close.
behind. Oh, that's a great bowl and very,
Great bowl,
very
but
unlucky.
I think Bird with the shot.
Yeah.
Well done as they walk down there to the end to survey the damage, and I think Bird holding one.
Bird holding one, and he's also holding a banana by the looks of things too.
A
He's having
bird
bit
with
of
a
snack.
banana.
And while we're on the subject of Bird, Diesel has dived in and has indicated to us that he thinks that the Bird's had a bad batch of worms, because I don't think we've mentioned it so far, but Bird wasn't sounding real flash when he turned up today, but he assures us it's only a tickle in the throat,
there's
and
medication
it's
for
definitely
that.
not worms.
And I do believe, and Mick Supple did tell me before the The chemist in Parkdale is also jumped on board as a sponsor. I don't.
Have they really?
Terry White, I believe it is. So
Okay,
if
so
Bird has a
what-
batch
so-
of the worms,
So maybe if Bird
He
has
can,
got a bit of a scratchy beak, he could go in there and
absolutely.
get that looked at.
Preen the feathers. You know, he could do everything. But yeah, Terry White, chemist at Parkdale, another on-board Parkdale sponsor. Bird
And
on
you being a purveyor of
backhand.
unique nicknames, do you know the origins of Bird's nickname?
absolutely none.
Okay.
Maybe it's just because he's tall. But
Okay.
yeah, it's just
Because I know in his footballing days his nickname was Sticks,
Sticks. Well, look at him.
and
He's
I think
built
that's
like an absolute
fairly
machine.
That's self-explanatory.
Yeah, it is self-explanatory. Bill on the what is that hand? That's the backhand, and rolling up
And
potentially.
not quite there, not
no,
quite there.
no, he could be. I think Birds is a little bit further behind than we think. Look at that bar service to the commentary box.
That's fantastic, isn't it? Yeah.
Bird with
Oh,
a
and
bomb.
Bird has just snuck one in there, and that
Bird,
is a
well
fantastic
done.
bowl.
Very good bowl. Bird's sort of Bill had him, and I tell you what, it's coming back now.
Yeah, well, Bird is now overall the score being 10-9 with the Bird leading, and he's certainly come from behind because Billy jumped out of the blocks really well.
Billy, good
But
bowl
Billy
there,
is
Billy.
attacking here, and well, he's
very
got
good
second
bowl,
shot there,
second
and
shot,
it's good
very
back there.
People don't. People underestimate the value of second shot.
Oh.
It is gold.
Well, we've said all along, Unit, that leads are the most important people in the.
They are the most
On a
important people in the world, just about.
Yep.
If it wasn't for Leeds, Skips would have nothing.
Nothing to work with. Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh,
Bird
and
with a
Bird's
bit of
just
a
put one up at the
ricochet,
front
and
there.
in the commentary box, BB King's just arrived.
Yeah.
How are you, Kingy?
Oh, well,
What do you think of the game so far?
it's been very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, some good draw bowls. Interesting they're playing the same length.
Yeah, all day. And Billy coming
Oh,
through
Billy,
and
he's
just
gone
missing,
through.
but he's got one behind now.
Now, we were just having a chat about nicknames, Unit. Now, the bloke here with us, he's got probably the longest list of all people.
He's got
Lost count.
He's the almanac.
It was about 8, 9, maybe even 10.
Yeah, push-ups, Kong, King, BB, Donkey Kong.
Never gets Brendan, though.
Never gets Brendan.
No.
Well, weren't we going to do that the first game of the year? We were going to all call each other by our first names, and if somebody mentioned a nickname, it was a fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, possibly could have been a very rich day for the club or the Triple A.
It could be. Now,
Oh, thank you,
now
Anthony.
Billy's gone down on the backhand to try and upset the apple cart here because the Bird is still holding one. And I tell you what, he's creeping up like, no, I won't
Very
say what I would
close.
normally say. But,
Well, he's got a second.
okay, it's probably a second, and I'd
Yeah,
suggest
it's probably
that
a second, and
the Bird has got one.
umpire the Razor.
And
A
he's-
bit of a show of disappointment there. by
Oh,
Bill.
yeah.
Did you hear the audible clap?
There was a bit of angst there from Billy, yes.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Don't make him angry.
no.
You wouldn't like him when he's angry.
Clapping is good because if he was actually saying something, we wouldn't be able to understand what the hell he was saying.
Now, on the computer there, Stormy, any more traffic on the
On the chat.
chat?
No,
Like,
no
do we
more
get any
traffic?
explanation from Gumnut? Or
Gumnut.
Gumnut? Who are you, Gumnut?
Yeah, who
We'd
is
like
he?
to know.
Reveal yourself.
Now, in the background, we can see the Nicholl family, who've just, Tracy and Ava have just gone off to
With
get
the
an ice cream,
gelato. I'll
rather
tell
than
you
watch
what.
their husband and dad play bowls. But they are supporting the sponsors of Bocco's
Bocco's
Gelato.
Gelato. Tell you what, it looks quite good too. Look at that big cup of absolute creamy goodness.
Salted
We-
caramel.
Have we introduced our latest guest commentator, boys?
Oh, we did.
have,
Yeah,
we have.
Kingy's
And-
here.
and I was just going to vacate the chair and let Kingy come on down.
All right, yeah,
into
come
the
on
main
down,
commentary
Kingy. Come
position,
into the central
because
commentary
there's
position.
a lot. You can add a lot of value to this position.
Bird with the first bowl, and let me tell you, it's good. Now we've got 2 leads. Well, actually, why is the commentary team made of 3 leads and a skip? Why?
Broad shoulders, the leads.
We just
I
carry,
believe what
carry,
Stormy
carry.
would say at this point in time was hashtag not a selector.
Hashtag not a selector, and
Hashtag.
also the fact that all the technology has actually been set up by the skip, so that's probably a fairly good indication.
Yeah,
as
well, we
And
just
the leads just rock up and do their
leads
stuff.
just
we're
rock
just
up
the
and
engine
just
room.
bowl.
You
Yeah, that's
guys are the finesse. We're the engine room.
We are.
Billy with an absolute
Billy,
bomb
bomb.
here and a
Oh,
toucher as well.
yes,
Well done,
that's
Billy.
beautiful.
Very good bowl.
Once again, the crowd's gone up.
Oh,
So Kong is Mrs. Kong watching at home?
Mrs. Kong's volunteering tonight. So
volunteering. Where's she volunteering, mate?
She volunteers for a group that looks after ladies who've had multiple births. So like
So looking after twins and triplets.
Yes, exactly. So twins, triplets.
Going
apparently
on
she
and-
look after twins.
So what
That's
what?
a, just
Just
to
goes to
interrupt
help
the
out.
unit, but look at it, that's a beautiful bowl.
That is a
They're
cracking
very
bowl.
It is
unlucky.
too.
Got second shot.
So with the twins and triplet stuff, what's she actually doing? Just giving the mum a hand, I suppose.
Pretty much.
A helpful
Yeah,
hand,
just a helpful
laundry,
hand.
feeding, clean, whatever
All
needs
of
to
that.
be done.
Yep, all of that.
That's really good.
Yeah.
What's the name of the organisation, BB?
I think it's the Multiple Birth Association.
Multiple Birth Association.
Yeah.
Oh, well, shout out to the Multiple Birth Association.
It's
just
just
a-
that's another great bowl.
Another great
As he
bowl
went
there,
past
Bill.
there, the bird just had a little bit of dialogue with the commentary team there, saying that hopes that we appreciate putting the jack in the sun so that we can
Yeah,
actually
we
see
do.
shots of it.
We
Yeah.
do.
And he will continue to do that for us.
And, well,
But
he
he's-
will, but it might be on rink 15.
Yeah, he can only do that if he retains the mat. Obviously.
Well, as I mentioned before, I was surprised.
And at this point in
that
time,
they've
that's looking a
maintained
little
the
bit
same-
doubtful.
It's looking doubtful right here, right now, but you never know.
There hasn't been a lot of variation in length,
No.
has there?
I thought early there might be a change when Bill was dominating the length, but Bird stuck
Billy
with
on
it.
the... Oh no, that's a bird on the backhand, trying to just... Tell you what,
He's gone close again.
Oh,
this is a very,
tell you
very
what.
good bowl.
This is a terrific end. They both.
Oh!
I think we might be looking at a dead heat. Here,
Well,
boys.
I think we might. Well, unless somebody plays with a bit of heat.
Well, and Bird's walked past with a very smirky smile on his
He
cheek,
has,
too.
he's happy with that, and so he
bit
should.
of a bit
a
of
cocky bird.
a bit of chagrin, a cocky bird. Yes, well done. A bit of chagrin.
So, Gumnut, you still haven't revealed yourself.
Well, we'd like to hear from Gumnut. Is there anyone else out there that wants to?
Any other
just
unknowns?
lob a comment on the chat. So.
But Anthony Blight's on the phone again, so there'll be something inbound from him.
Now, have you actually told Melissa that I am actually a multiple birth? I am a twin. So maybe
no,
she
I
could
haven't
come
told
down
her
and
that.
help my wife.
Look
Look after me.
you. Well,
Look after me.
think
What
there's an
sort of
age limit on it.
services does she offer? Is she going to
She
pick me
cleans,
up
she
and
comes-
burp me, or is she?
I'm
What's
sure
she going
could
to
manage
do?
that physically, but yeah, I don't think she'd be really interested in taking that one on. But
Billy-
anyway, let's see what Billy's
Billy
done
coming
here.
in on the back and tell you what, it's another gem.
He's left it a bit
Just short.
It's a great line, but just short.
Look at the line. So, yeah, but she could help the missus out, surely. If I'm a twin, I'm surely I qualify for some
I'm
assistance.
pretty sure there's some age limits involved, but I'll put it to her, and I'm pretty sure you'll get a stern no. But
Well, maybe my assistance qualifies under the NDIA, but we won't talk about that.
won't talk about that. No.
No.
You can't mention government departments.
No.
Shh.
Having been a selector at MCC,
What's Bird going to do here?
when both Kong and Mrs. Kong were at MCC, I can confirm that a stern no is a very stern no.
Yes.
Yep.
Tell you what though, she's very good on the sewing machine. That little marker holder that she made was a gem. Very good bowl there, Bird.
Yep, she's very happy with that.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it. My little minion marker. And as Moose rightly told me, to use it as two, you have to be in the second side because the top side actually do the live scoring. So I'm looking forward to playing the twos for the rest of the season.
Yep.
Thanks, Mrs. King.
Is there a message coming, Stormy?
There is a message that's come in. It's come in from Humphrey.
Humphrey!
Humphrey's
The bear!
Humphrey's joined the chat.
Come on, Billy.
Come on,
Not
here we
sure.
go. Here we go.
That's what Billy's done here.
Tell you what, very good bowl. What are they going to do
Not
here?
sure
I think
which
it's
which city Humphrey finds himself in. He's
who
doing
knows?
the Christmas lunch interstate tour circuit at the moment. But Humphrey assures us that Big Bird's nickname is based on a fixation with all the different birds we have at Parkdale, and I can, as being someone
Have we got
who
a
also
result
is
there?
is-
No score. 2 touches.
2 touches.
Wow.
There you go.
That is a good end of
Quality,
bowls.
boys,
Quality.
bowling.
So thank you for Humphrey for diving in there. I'm
Thanks,
assuming
Humphrey.
that you are sitting in the Qantas Club somewhere. So if you can just let us know.
No.
that would be
Chairman's
great.
Lounge.
Chairman's
Chairman's Lounge. There's no
Chairman's.
Qantas Club for Humphrey. He'd be well up the front of the plane.
Yeah.
And
In
we've
fact,
been
he's
talking
a
about
turn left
nicknames all
operator.
day. I think we do know the origin of Humphrey's nickname,
Yes.
which is of course Humphrey. Unit, you'd be aware of the history there. wouldn't you?
I am aware that, he turned up to this club before I did, and he'd had an operation on his throat and couldn't talk. So they just called him Humphrey Bear.
No, so nothing to do with not wearing pants then.
Oh, well, there is the pants issue.
Yeah,
that
But
was-
we won't
that was
get
a couple
into
of weeks
that.
later,
That was a
right?
couple of weeks
Fair
later.
enough.
Here we go.
enough.
Bird with a
starter.
backhand. Good starter, just off the back of the jack. Bill coming down. And Ava eating gelato
From Bocco's.
from Bocco's. Yes. Bill, touch short, good line.
Look at Razor just standing there. I mean, he just looks
Unmoved.
the epitome of an officiating officiator, doesn't he?
He does. If only he had a little beeper that told him when the ball hit the jack as well.
Oh, well, yes.
That would be just
would help.
that would help him.
No doubt.
Bird short.
No doubt there'll be some sort of interview that gets done with 3AW in the next week or so, where he'll regale the team about his marking experiences at
Oh,
Parkdale.
he could even. Well, I have heard just on the grapevine that the could have been champions are looking for the accountant from Aspendale. So I believe
Hashtag not an accountant.
hashtag
He's
not
a
an
lawyer.
accountant. Oh, a lawyer.
Yeah.
Lawyer.
He's a lawyer.
Just works for an accounting.
It just works for accountant. The A and the A just works together.
It does.
Yeah, very
Unless
good
he moves
ball
to
there.
Langwarrin.
Langwarrin or Laylaw. Yeah.
And
Or Lawler.
Humphrey's dived into the chat again. He's just arrived in Sydney apparently, so that's bad
He
luck.
has.
But,
Is he getting carried sort of in an armchair through the airport to the chairman's lounge as we speak? He's probably on one of those little trolleys, you know, the
One of
little
those
beepy
little
trolleys.
carts. Waving to people as he goes past. Yeah.
And it would be a royal wave.
No doubt he'd be one of the
too.
first off the plane at the pointy end.
First off, and Bill with the bomb,
Billy's just
sitting
got
shot.
bang and got shot there.
Yeah, there would be a little bit of waving, and yep.
Humphrey, of course, noting that Bill's nickname, other than being the Dominator, is also Agate. So,
Agates, very good.
Sorry, Humphrey, but with the technology I've only got access to one nickname that I can put on the
And Bird
on the
short.
score, and it's probably worthwhile talking about the score and the and the bowls.
Oh,
but
what does Bill do
at this
here? I
point- so
think
at
he
this
goes on
point,
the forehand and just drifts one in for another shot.
as you can see that Big Bird is currently leading 11-9, and we're on the 16th end.
And wide.
And Billy's just gone a little too
Billy,
wide
a
there.
little bit too wide, but still reasonable length, good bowl. And the umpire with the one
Razor's
paddle.
got the paddles ready to go.
We say thank you to
It's been a
Kong
pleasure,
Thanks,
boys.
Kong.
as he leaves the box.
Yep.
We'll grab another guest commentator in a moment.
We should get Mick Williams and do a pre-game interview for
If nobody cares.
Saturday.
No
Oh
one
no, we
cares.
don't. No, nobody does care actually.
I'll send him down. I'll send someone.
All right, send someone down. Send get Chip.
Who's Damo?
Yeah, get Chip. Get him down here. We can talk about his live stream experience at the Mermaid Beach, and tell you what, wasn't that an absolute gem of the
yes.
day? Against who was he up against? He was up against the dishwasher.
Oh, that's
Johnny
right.
Blanco.
Johnny Blanco, the dishwasher.
Johnny
yes.
Blanco, the dishwasher from Broad Beach, and Graham Rollo, the marker, he was into the spirit of things as well, wasn't he?
He wanted to be the star of the show.
I think he
the
was.
marker.
And the jack strategically placed in the sun again for us. If we can turn the camera around, here comes the first bowl. Bill on the forehand. Down it comes. It's a bit longer, this one. Very good. Yeah, very good. Very good. Damo just going inside for some lubrication before he comes down here. Bill just behind, good bowl. Bird to follow.
Strategically placed in the shade.
Very strategically, camouflaged even. And the green bowl's in the shade, very hard to spot. Bird coming down.
Just going to be a fraction short there, I
Yeah,
think.
touch short. Good
Just
line.
a little bit.
Good line. Billy.
So no more comments from Humphrey. I reckon the
Well,
airport golf cart might have crashed.
He's possibly got his
I'd say he'd have his nose in the Bay Marie
in
by
the
this
Bay
stage.
Marie by this stage. He'd just be vacuuming up
Yeah, for
copious
sure. And,
quantities of prawns and lobster.
and just deciding whether he wants a Sauv Blanc or a Pinot Noir.
Give me a Pinot Noir. Bird on the forehand as well. Billy just short there, but Bird coming around nicely. I think he might be there. No, he's cluttered into it.
Yes.
Bad luck. Good bowl. Second shot. Billy coming down. Very positive bowl there. Good action, the old Billster. Here it comes. Trundling in. Very good. Very good. Very good.
Yes. Oh,
Very
yes. And
good.
Cham-
Bit of
champagne bowls
applause
there.
from the crowd.
The crowd's just gone wild.
Yeah.
If we sold tickets, I tell you, we'd be making a
So
fortune.
exciting. Anthony's even stopped typing, so.
He has. Well, he's had a couple.
So Bird's been down for a look.
Worth mentioning while we've got a little pause here that our next live stream will be on Saturday morning
And
at 10:30.
And for those
between
people-
Unit and Michael Williams.
And for the people in Scotland listening, that is just some evening entertainment. Why watch the King's Message when you can watch us bowl?
They have never seen a rag
Well, they probably
thrown.
won't watch the King's Message
They've
anyway.
never-
They're in Scotland.
They've never
But anyway,
seen they've never seen a rag throwing like this before.
oh, it'll
Oh,
be
look at that.
fantastic. Bird, you're short. Come on, Bird. Well, they won't be
And-
watching the King's Message, will they?
I don't think they
I
will.
don't think they will.
And we're going to welcome to the microphone now a man who's
Oh.
a very, very integral part of Parkdale Media because he was the first subject, you know,
He was
at the Australian
first
Open Damo.
live stream ever.
When Damo debuted at Mermaid Waters against Johnny Blanco, the dishwasher, what a day that was, Damo.
Well, I did lose to Johnny Blanco.
Yeah, but
quite
we had a good
sad.
day. We had a good day.
time.
We weren't talking about
Billy,
your bowls. We had a good day.
Yeah, Billy with a miss.
Developed quite an audience that day, Stephen.
I think we had
Yes.
we hit record live stream numbers.
We did,
Well,
and-
your niece was beaming it out to Perth, wasn't she?
We were in Victoria, we were in Perth.
Oh, we were all over the place, literally.
Yes, we were.
Bird down on the forehand. Is he going to sit this? He's close. He's close.
Oh no, he's gone round the back.
Just missed it.
And he's hung on.
Come and sit in
And
here,
what a bit-
Damo.
yeah.
I'm just going to go and.
Oh,
And
We've had a freak gust of wind and
I've just rescued
the wind has just picked up, and we've had a Cyclone Tracy moment here at Parkdale. No offence, Tracy Nicholl up there. So
after 17 ends, as you can see on the screen there, Big Bird 11, Bill Dominator or Agates, as Humphrey has reminded us, Nicholl is 12. So obviously a very tight game. Telstra clearly going to be dragging a lot of data out of my phone by the time this one finishes.
and your thoughts on the match so far, Damo? Your observations?
it's a very tight contest, isn't it? Tight heads and tight scores. That's
Yeah, too hard to call at this stage.
we. Now, have you told the viewers a little bit about where agates came from? Big Bird
No.
is kind of self-explanatory.
Agates only revealed itself recently when Humphrey has dived into the chat and reminded us about agates. So, no, I think that's probably worthwhile you filling everyone in.
But do we need to talk about this with his daughter standing right behind us at this point in time?
Certainly.
Okay, fair enough. I just wanted to clear that with the family.
With the sensors.
Okay.
Misunderstanding. It's not a
There was a
It's
misunderstanding.
an urban myth, is it?
It's not an urban myth, but was a misunderstanding very early in the piece when we were wondering, well, where are we going to get a nickname for Bill Nicholl from? And a rather poor choice of a nickname came up in that he could be Haggis, given his Scottish background. So there was a lot of haggis being called across the green, and one of the club members who didn't have his hearing aids in that day, and
that really doesn't narrow it down for us at all.
and didn't quite gather what people were calling Bill, decided that Agates was a very Aussie nickname for a Scotsman new to the club. And we hadn't even thought of Agates, but Agates then stuck for a little bit. So that's where Agates came from. No one actually called him that. It was just a misheard name.
Okay, so it hasn't stuck though now.
Not really.
It's drifted away.
Not
Yeah,
really.
it's drifted away really, but Dominator doesn't really roll off the tongue either. So
That was just an inside joke.
And that's given the bird, I'd suggest, 2 shots there.
I'd agree.
And there's Unit coming out behind there.
Something you've noticed about Unit is that he makes really good use of his club uniform. Yeah, you'll see him in the street with his bowl shorts on time after time, and he'll certainly wear them down here when he doesn't need to. Sorry, back
Billy
to the game.
Nicholl.
Back to the game.
Billy's just put an absolute perler in there. And Damo, you've got the greens looking sensational for this particular match too.
Oh, thank you, Steve.
Great work by the greenkeeper. It's fantastic.
Oh, groundskeeper Willie. He's a winner.
Groundskeeper will. It's quite an impressive man, Groundskeeper Will, in the series. I unfortunately don't have his rig.
Now, Stormy, just a message that's got through via the grapevine and not the chat. But apparently, when you're swinging the camera around, there's a little bit of a wider angle on the other rinks. And one Josie Williams, a great lead bowler at the club, Josie Williams, fantastic bowler, has just seen her husband Steve Williams in the background holding a beer. Hashtag sprung. So Stormy, a little bit more care on the camera work, please.
so Steve's not allowed to be drinking.
Well, he's just been sprung. I don't know whether he is or he isn't, but hashtag sprung.
Come, Josie. Surely you can let him have a beer, Jose.
I think no. Josie's a very, very lovely lady and a great bowler too. Great bowler.
Worthwhile noting that Josie, we talked about Ava and Sarah's game in the minor ladies singles earlier in the week, but also worth noting that Josie and Margaret Bourne played on the 2 rinks over, and that looked as though it was a good game as well. Josie prevailing finally 25-15. So that means that the first round of the round robin is completed for the minor ladies with 2 rounds to go. And I'm also noting that our concurrent viewers on our live stream have ticked over
What are we on?
to double digits.
11, which is a coincidence because the score is 11 all. Fancy that?
No, it's not. It's 11-13.
Oh, okay. No, can we just say it's 11 all? For the
And,
sake of it?
and it's only 10, not 11. But other than that, it was a really good
Billy
story,
with a bomb
Steve.
too. Just quietly back to the bowls and Bird coming through, and as he got it,
Oh, he's put a bit of weight on
he
that.
had a little bit of pepper on that one. Billy on the forehand, just lobbing it in there for another shot. Very good shot too.
Very nice.
Oh, that's
Very good.
beautiful ball.
Wow.
They are 2 good bowls, aren't they?
Yeah, a couple of good agates, you could say.
Wow.
You certainly wouldn't say a couple of good haggises.
Well, no.
No, there's nothing.
They
good
don't
about
travel in
Haggis.
pairs, I don't think.
Tell you what, Bird, he's had another rub. Would he go with a bit more heat? Would he have a crack at these? What do you reckon, Damo? They're sitting there just nicely.
haven't seen a lot of up bowls.
No, we haven't seen an upshot.
A couple of times when I thought they might be getting pulled, they just didn't.
Now, you were playing Bird shortly, aren't you, Damon?
I'm in the Open.
In the
That's my
Open?
next game, yeah. So
Okay, so are you taking notes here as to picking out his weaknesses, etc.?
There hasn't been too many today.
That's not what you said off camera.
I'm thinking I need to be on my game, to be honest.
In fact, I think you said to us that you're going to take the videotape home and study it intensely.
Well, I don't mind watching a video at home. Sure.
Oh,
Well
that's
done.
the
With
Bird's just got a bit of a toucher there, a bit of a rub, and it's given 2 agates to Billy.
Well, he already had 2.
Well, he
Of
did.
course, I know we're watching live now, but just to let everybody know online that if you want to go and have a look at the replay of this game, because you just thought the commentary and the video work was so fantastic, the same link will get you the replay of the game after the game is finished.
I tell you what, he's blind. He just really, if he sits that back one, he's good. Just through. Is he going to play with some heat? Is this going to be the first upshot we've seen for the day?
I reckon it's coming.
You reckon it's coming?
Look, there's weight coming.
There's weight coming.
Yep.
Here we go. Clear the green.
Here we go.
Tell you what, that's
Been over a couple of hurdles there, too.
Down it comes.
it's close.
Down it comes. Oh, it's very close.
Oh!
Wow. One out.
Very good.
One
ball.
out. One out.
One out.
Great save by the Bird there.
Yeah, very good save. How was the gelato there, Ava?
It was good.
Yeah, salted caramel.
No, I strayed.
What?
There was lots of flavours.
You strayed.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a sort of caramel day.
And what was the atmosphere down there at Bocco's gelato? Was it quite full?
Well, there wasn't any line when we got there, but there soon was when we were ordering ours, and there's a few people sitting outside.
Lovely.
Would they be a sponsor?
They are a sponsor,
well,
yeah.
They are a sponsor, and I think they probably live streaming this in the shop as we speak. Bill with a shorter end this
Yeah,
time.
I don't think they've had much success with Uber Eats, though. You know, Bocco's ice cream. No,
Well,
haven't gone
no,
too well.
Hasn't gone too well.
Okay, so
he's very
yeah,
good
the
with
boys.
the line. Well, he's very good with the line. This bloke, I'm telling you, he'll be able to tell you.
Yeah, and Billy's gone very short now. From what Ava has told us before, he's now likely to go behind with his first bowl.
Okay, well, let's see. And Ava,
The
once
marker is
again,
razor
correct.
sharp.
Correct.
Razor sharp.
There you
was
go.
what you did there. Of course, we've talked a lot about Bocconcinos too, boys, but I don't think we've mentioned Station Stop Cafe yet, but obviously Sam and Whale brothers, who own both of those venues, and great supporters of the club, and as someone who has lived in this community now for about 20 years,
Yep.
those two guys turned that Parkdale shopping strip around, so absolute credit to them. Really good to see that they're doing well, and obviously encourage everybody to drop into any of Station Stop Cafe, Bocconcinos for a wood-fired pizza, or a gelato.
Gelato at the moment.
Yep.
Billy holding one, by the way. Good bowl, Bill. Yes. Since the, and I do believe the monorail put a bit of pain in the pockets of the Parkdale traders, but it's good to see the local Parkdalians getting out and supporting the local traders.
Absolutely.
Now that the monorail is
The
up and running.
Skyrail, I think you.
Sorry,
One-
Skyrail.
Or is it you're not allowed to use government terms? This is correct.
I'm just making a Simpsons euphemism. That's a Shelbyville idea. Anyway, Billy on the.
Just wonder whether you understand what euphemism means.
Or even spell it
Billy.
for that matter.
Well, that's a good bowl for Bill.
Yeah,
Very,
good
very
bowl.
good bowl.
Very good bowl.
It could be a
He,
good
has got
word of the week unit for.
It could be
for
word
when
of the week
Barefoot
for Bird
starts.
at the
Yeah.
Barefoot Bowlers. He's going all right with word of the week.
So Probably should tell everybody what Word of the Week is all about.
Well,
Bert.
Word of the Week.
Unit?
It's just an absolute made-up thing where Bird gives his address at the start of the night, and we give him a word that he has to put into a sentence. That's as simple as that.
For the barefoot bowlers.
For the barefoot bowlers.
And how did he go with Wenceslas last
He
week?
did not go. No, he did very well with Wenceslas. He struggled with peristalsis, and duodenum. He managed to get that one out. But I'll be going to the. I'll tell you, I'll be getting the dictionary out next year and making them maybe a touch harder.
Get the thesaurus out.
Yeah, why not? What are we doing bowls-wise, Stormy? Is Billy holding?
Yes, there is a bowls
Billy's
going
holding
on.
one.
It looks like Agates is holding one.
Nice.
And Bird, I'm sure, will be coming down on the forehand, trying to either land on Billy's
telling you,
bowl or
there's
just
a little
get
bit of pepper in
touch
this
on
one.
it. No, he's played the backhand.
Played the
the
backhand. What are
backhand.
you? I mean, good bowl, Bird.
Unlucky that
Well, he saw it. We didn't.
Yes.
We didn't see it.
No,
No.
it
didn't
not
didn't
pick that at
work.
all.
But
It didn't work. So, and
Good thing Aaron Wilson wasn't here. I don't think he would have seen it either.
no, it was Aaron Wilson.
Well, we did invite him to come and commentate, but he obviously had more important things to do. So, concurrent users down to 5 at the moment. That's a tad disappointing.
That is disappointing, but it is dinner time. People are cooking.
And it's breakfast time in Scotland.
At
I
breakfast
guess.
time in Scotland, they'll be getting the black pudding and the little.
Thumbs up to the link on the
Okay, so we've got a
Lift off.
There we go.
Now, Marquis has just
Marquis has just taken off, and
good.
well, it's all the hot air under here. It just sort of just raises up.
I hope the viewers didn't turn off and correlating with my starting to commentate.
Well, it could be that. But let's talk about a good Scottish breakfast. What's on a Scottish breakfast, Dava? Black pudding.
To be honest, I don't really think I've eaten many.
There'd have to be a sausage, bacon, eggs. Oh, if you're out there in Scotland, let us know.
On the chat.
Uh-oh. Tell you what, we're going to be holding down the.
It's not like we can peg the tent down because we are sitting on the green.
We can get some cable ties. We can strap it to the chairs.
Sandbags.
There's some cable ties in the shed. We'll just get some cable ties. We'll get some bricks and just whack it on there. There you go. See, we've come prepared.
Sorry, very unprofessional.
Very unprofessional.
Hey, that's not a first bowl. That's not a bad first bowl from Agate.
No, it's not. But Bird coming in and probably
And
sitting
have a
it
look at
out.
this. Whoa.
Oh. What's the score? 15-11. It's close.
Anthony suggesting that this is the best commentary of a bowls game that he's ever heard. So that
Well,
would
he's probably
really
never heard a bowls
indicate
commentary.
that he's never ever watched a game of bowls, really, wouldn't it?
Ever.
Seeming to suggest that our next stop might be Fox Sports. No, I think.
Oh, no.
No, that's owned by Rupert Murdoch, isn't it?
Is it a Murdoch?
It's a
organisation?
Murdoch
No,
thing, yeah.
no, we're not. Yeah, no, we're not going on there.
We could get that prime spot at 3:30 a.m. or something like that. Usually a few people at our bowling club at 3:30 a.m.
Yeah. Not normally speaking very well. But...
Oh, here we go,
Oh,
Bird.
look at this.
Oh.
Wow.
Very close.
Crowd goes.
Oof. You got some notes there.
No, shopping list.
Shopping list.
prepared.
Bacon, beans, ham. Don't forget the ham, Steve.
So
Really.
we had Sarah Williams on the chat earlier. Hopefully she's still watching. But Sarah, if you are watching, given that your old bloke is playing on Saturday morning, we're expecting you, unless you're working, to be here as part of the commentary team. So start
Parkdale Media
lubricating
here on Saturday?
your vocal cords.
Wow. Are you?
I'll part of the media team, I think. Yeah.
I reckon we should.
Seeing that you're unavailable for
I'm
obvious
unavailable.
reasons.
Why don't we just get Dennis Comedy down? Or Bruce?
Centimetre perfect.
Imagine Bruce commentating
Who'll
on
be
this.
marking that match?
I believe Steve Williams is marking the match, so he's going to get caught on camera holding a beer. There's no way around it. Sorry, Jose.
Sorry, Josh.
Bill behind, still holding one. Bird with the last word. He's walking down there. Come on, Bird. Let's have a look. Back he goes. And Damo, Oz Open coming up. Are you looking forward to the trip again?
Oh, absolutely. Now that I'm not out of the country, I'm very much looking at salivating for the game.
Salivating. I've actually, when I get home tonight, I'm going to put in the entry for the fours, the pairs, and obviously the singles, and hopefully 3 other people will play with me. Bird! Bird! Oh!
Wow.
Good effort.
That could have been a big number.
That could have been a number.
And Unit, I'm assuming you'll be using BowlsLink to put in your entry for the Australian Open.
I will be
just
using
want to
BowlsLink.
Say a big shout out to all our friends at Bowls Australia. Thank you for the
Are they
technology
listening?
there. I'm sure they're listening.
Are they watching?
I'm sure they're listening. Thank you to them for the technology that we're using today as far as the
What did they provide it?
scoring is concerned. And just to let you know that all of our club competitions we use BowlsLink. So thank you very much. And also Bowls Vic. Do we love Bowls Victoria? They are the greatest people in the world. Big shout out to Troy and Matt as well. Because we really do love them, don't we? We do, don't we?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we do.
In a purely business
Platonic
sense.
sense.
Yes, platonic sense. We love them. Here comes Billy. He's rolled a jack and he's rolling his first. Here we go. Oh. Is it one of those expensive American drink bottles, Ava? Is it a Frank Green? Yes,
Very
it's a
good
Frank
start.
Green. Very good
Yeah,
start,
great
Billy.
start.
Yeah.
We made it.
Those Frank Green bottles, those drink bottles, they're getting bigger and bigger.
Back on track, Unit.
Sorry. I get distracted. Oh, look, a squirrel. Ooh. Here comes the bird.
You idiot.
Yeah, here comes the bird.
Bird.
No, he's short.
He's a little bit short.
He is.
It's not often we say Bird is short, but
No,
Bird
he is short.
short.
Anyway.
Look at Robertson. He's just absolutely impartial there, isn't he? He's like a statue.
I'm just keeping my eye on
He's in his
Bulldog
element.
reversing out of the car park. Who's normally getting very close to your car.
Oh, Billy. You'd be, yes, and a very polite
So,
clap
did
from the
my,
daughter there. She must be happy with
Did
those
my
two
car
goals.
survive?
Yeah, the car did survive.
Did my bike survive?
I would say Razor is in officiating heaven.
Oh, he is. He is. He's taken this very
Yeah,
seriously.
look at him. He is just.
He's.
That's a pretty
man.
fair bowl.
That's. Well, and it's fallen over.
Bill's not asking.
Wow.
He's got shit.
He's not asking, he knows.
I think I might be sending a clip of this video with Razor standing there officiating like that. We might send it off to the 3AW rumour file, I think.
Yes. Backhand coming in. No, I think he's. Oh, is he going to get a rub?
He'd have to wait to take advantage out of a rub.
He did, but not quite.
Chat's gone very quiet. Sarah Williams, are you there? We need to know that you are accepting our invitation to commentate on Saturday morning. No wavers and Ava's waving in the background. Sarah's either not listening or she's not going to do it.
I'm tipping the commentary on Saturday is going to be very vanilla because
She's
it's
away.
10:30 in the. Where's she gone? Where?
To see her boyfriend.
Well, there's something that's been revealed. Did
Did
we
I?
know that Sarah had a boyfriend?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, since he came down to the club
It's
like
been-
a couple Saturdays ago,
He has been down the club.
Has he?
Oh, was that him?
There you go.
Oh,
Does Diesel know that Sarah's got a boyfriend?
I don't know.
so since she's away for the weekend.
I'm pretty confident.
Bird with a good bowl here.
Wow.
Oh. Wow, we're not allowed to be. Well,
We're allowed to be impressed.
Oh, we are impressed, and we don't impress easily.
Don't listen to Anthony.
So what's Agate's going to do here, boys?
Oh.
And girl?
Mm-hmm. Here comes
going
Billy.
wide?
He's coming off the long run.
He's coming off the long run. He's in on the Happy Gilmore.
He's pushed himself off the side screen.
Oh, I tell you what, I think this might have a bit of vim and vigour. No,
No vim, no vigour.
no vim, no vigour. Just nothing. Bill, don't let me down, Bill.
that. Look.
Don't let me down. Oh, he's let me down.
It is the closest second, or
It's
probably
closest third shot I've seen for a
third.
while.
No,
You reckon?
second.
Second?
It's got to be second, isn't it? Beats the one of them. Well, could be
Wow,
wrong.
the
I could be wrong.
Dominator. Is he holding? No. Surely not. What's Bird going to do? He could put it in his pocket, sort of Damian Millard style, or he could have a crack. Tell us about that story, Damo.
No, I think that's the same.
That's a bit wide.
Tell us about that story, Damo. What happened?
I'm actually
at the
having
Australian
chicken for
Open?
dinner tonight.
Chicken?
Yeah.
Yes.
I may have,
Bird
in
might
a
be having
tight
some chicken for
contest,
dinner as well.
seeking to get the mat back, decided not to bowl the bowl.
Not to bowl a bowl, where you could have got another shot.
And even the marker said, it's a bit chicken. And
Yes.
that's brought to you by Steggles. That's
Yes, Parkdale Bowls Club. Oh, here we go. There's a one there, one paddle, and Bird with the mat. Can you bowl it now? There's hardly any sun down there now. We're going to struggle.
Yeah, struggle to find a spot in the sun.
Do you reckon we got the funding to put the lights on?
wouldn't matter.
Well, we got the solar now. Did the council put in the solar, or did we put in the solar? What's the go there?
I don't know. If we had,
I think we got about 30 solar panels on the top of the roof there. They must be cutting down the electric bill,
If
sure.
we had one job, Greg Woods here, then he probably could have filled us in on that.
He could have.
But,
Maybe the Prez.
maybe one job's on the chat, and he can let us know whether.
I don't know.
He's not Gumnut, is he? He might be Gumnut.
He could be Gumnut. We never know. Gumnut.
Wood, yeah. Could be.
Mm-hmm.
Longer bows have been drawn.
That's a very long bow. Anyway, Bird with the mat, Bird with the bowl, Bird with the... Well, he's holding one. Very good bowl too. Bang, right on it. Very good. A front toucher there. Very good start.
You wouldn't be dead for quits, really, would you?
Well, no, you wouldn't. Because if you were, you wouldn't be watching this.
And listening to it.
Man, oh, Billy coming down, close, behind, setting him up. Good ball.
It's probably worthwhile noting here that we've got a bit of a score mismatch.
Oh,
So
here we go. Is there going to be controversy, Stormy?
we just need to keep an eye on that, guys, because the score is actually 12 to Big Bird and 16 to Bill. For some reason, our score overlay is not working properly. So I'm going to drop out of commentary for a little bit and see if I can fix that.
I'm blaming Bowls Vic.
We're working so hard for a good relationship with that.
It was going so well.
It was going so well, but Bowls Vic, you've let us down. Here we go. Bird with another.
Did you put bowl shoes on?
Huh?
Did you bowl?
No,
Just put them on.
I just put them on.
Righto.
You got to feel at home. You got to, when you're on the green, you got to wear your bowl shoes
And shorts.
and shorts, the old Parkdale shorts. Yep.
And what's your shirt? What's your shirt say?
That's oh my god, it's Christmas shirt.
With what else is on there?
That's what's his name from Elf. What's his name?
Yeah.
You know, the dude that was in Elf.
Yeah.
Yeah, him.
And meanwhile, Bird is still holding on.
Oh, by the way, probably two.
Two, actually.
Probably do.
I
Oh,
guess
actually, yeah, you could be right there.
Is there a bowls game on, is it?
Yeah, there is. Bird
Here he
coming in
comes,
for,
he's come round
I'll
the
tell you
side.
what, this could be 3. Wow. The score tightens, that is possibly 3.
Definitely 3.
Here we go, they're going to kick them away, William style, or are
he's
they
got
just
another-
going to
no,
move
he's-
them away?
No, he's another bowl.
One to
Oh,
come.
there's one to come.
One to come.
Oh,
This could be time for V&V.
Vim and Vigor.
Well, all he really needs to do is sit Bird's back bowl,
Yeah, that's all he really needs to do.
and that would be enough.
But what would Mick Williams do?
Got some excellent news,
What?
guys.
Oh, what's the excellent news? Have Bowls Victoria come through with the goods?
Yeah, I rang them up and I said our score's not working, and they've said we'll fix that straight away.
Terrific
and
people at Bowls
It's fixed.
Victoria.
Gee, they're a great bunch.
They
Meanwhile,
are
big bowl coming
big
up.
bowl
Billy
coming
here.
up here. Hold down 3. Billy, he's talking to it.
Anthony's a little concerned that Ava has escaped commentary duties.
Oh no, she'll be back on
it's
soon.
skinny.
Oh, he's a
It's
bit skinny. Oh, he's knocked it.
Oh, he might
Oh, he
have.
might have
He's
cut
got
one
rid of
out.
one out.
Cut one out. I'll say
reckon
he's
I'll
cut
say
one
it's
out
cut one out. I think it's 2.
It's actually fortuitous, guys, that Mrs. Agates is
Actually,
has joined
Mrs.
the,
Agates is here, and she's just joining us in the
she's just
commentary
joining us
position.
in the commentary position.
Hello, Tracy. How are you? Have a seat.
The Parkdale Media IT help desk, as she was referred to earlier on.
That's right. Does anybody need any lubricating
No,
lotion?
thank you. No.
Of course, we jokingly call her Mrs. Agates, but Tracy, welcome to the commentary position. Do we need an interpreter?
No, I've got a perfectly good telephone speaking voice.
Now, we were wondering before whether anybody in Scotland is going to be watching this. Have you? Has that been on the family chat? Has
It's
it with
on
the link?
the family chat.
It's very early in the morning though.
It'll be 7:30 in the morning now,
that's
so we
doable.
might have a few joined.
So, anyone in Scotland, if you're watching, hit us up on the chat to let us know.
So do you know anyone in Scotland called Gumnut by any chance?
And no,
Suspect
No?
not.
Okay.
no.
Because the other thing that I might that I decided to do, because I'm all powerful in the bowls coordinator role, is I did actually make this link public. So it could very well just be somebody who has
Some
for
random.
some reason been searching for Parkdale and came across our live feed on YouTube. So there you go.
We've got a few likes on our Facebook page.
Excellent. And of course, for those that don't know, Tracy and Ava are the faces of our social media platforms. We're very active on Facebook. We're very active on Instagram. So if you haven't hit us up yet, then make sure you do.
Thank God for that, because technology is not our strong suit.
But anyway, I think there's some
yeah,
bowls
back to the
going
bowls.
on.
Bird's
There's
just dropped in an absolute beauty there.
Beautiful bowls. Bird's not far away, but he's still 2 down.
Look at Razor. I mean, he's just he's moved. Oh.
Wow.
Not even close.
Not even second. Still a good bowl from Bill.
So Tracy, how long's Bill been playing the game?
Oh, what's
3.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
started barefoot bowls about what, many years ago, Eva? You were at probably about 6-7 years ago,
Big bowl here.
and then gradually moved up to
Here he
playing
comes.
Saturdays.
Razor flying the chalk. Billy
Probably
coming
this
in.
is his fourth
Billy coming in.
year.
Oh!
And did he play before he started playing bowls? What other sports did he play?
Golf.
Golf. So he's never played rugby or anything like
No,
that?
no,
What do you mean he didn't play rugby? Look at the
No.
size of him.
no.
He would have been a second rower
Golf.
in the
golf,
Scottish
more
national
golf.
team.
I was a golf widow in
Golf?
Scotland.
Are you kidding?
Then
Wow.
he rage quit. So.
Huh?
Then he rage quit.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
golf can be.
Although he's been back playing it a little bit.
Yeah, was he not a second rower?
Or a second, or a centre half forward when he got
Or
to
a centre
Australia.
half forward when he got to Australia? All he had to do was stand there and catch it. Here we go,
Where
Bird.
lies the problem?
Yeah, but he was what, late 30s when he came back to Australia.
Hmm. Bird with the back bowl. Bit of insurance.
Yeah,
No,
bit of safety
no
there.
excuse,
Safety.
Tracy. I happen to know someone on the commentary team who, at 66 years of age, is still playing baseball.
Oh, but it's the still playing. That's the key.
Still trying to
It's-
play
it's
baseball.
taking-
I'd say participating.
It's taking
Turning up.
Turning up.
something new at that age is the
It's like
problem.
on the weekend. Here we go. What's going to happen here?
Oops. Mucker. No.
He's not happy with
Well,
that.
it's a bit worried about this. He thinks it's not here. It's here, all right, but it's
there.
narrow.
Could do some.
Oh, straight through.
So what do we think that is,
That's
gents
a big three.
and ladies?
Yep, it's a 3.
Enough three,
Razor looks like he's got 3 hidden behind his left thigh.
Wow.
One out.
So what is it like to be a bowling widow, Tracy, now that Ava and Bill are
well,
both
I know, I've got-
running around, and you are
I've got-
running around in the
doing the-
fourth side as well.
but-
I've heard some good reports about your
Oh
bowls.
no, I'm sort of resigned from that this year.
Resigned.
From the fourth side, yeah. I'm taking a
Why?
break.
Marquis just about to go sailing out into the bay again.
I reckon we get some cable ties, I would say.
I prefer just being around in the background.
Well, here we go. Is there controversy?
Well, they're all getting kicked away, so I suspect not.
And Humphrey, who I think we need to give another nickname to, is the master of the bleeding obvious. His unit has noted that Scotland is the home of golf.
Into that. Sorry, can you see the
It's all right. We've been on to bowls. Vic Razor. All is sorted.
Let's check that last.
Wasn't sure if it entered the last end.
Oh,
I think you did. It's showing as 17-16. All right.
I'll put it up on the scoreboard and then we'll know.
I'm going to drop out of commentary again and fix up Razor's fault. If I'm able to do that. Wouldn't it be great if I had someone from Bowls Australia here at the moment to help me do that? It's hard to get good help, really, isn't it? We've been talking him up all day, and now look what he's done. Suppose you want me to swing the camera around as well, do you?
17-16.
Mm.
Do you want back in?
Bird hits the front.
You comfy there?
Thank you,
Yeah,
Tracy.
I
It's
can
been
leave.
lovely talking to you.
You just look quite comfy.
I don't know how I'm going to get up again.
That's what happens. It's like with a few drinks. You're like, I'm fine.
Great first bowl by the Bird there.
It's nice and cool here.
Oh, this makes a difference.
Yeah, and getting the breeze, whereas up there
No expense spared, Tracy, for the
Yeah,
commentary
I know,
team, and of course Ava has now dropped into the seat that was vacated by Tracy.
Yep. Back.
And it's time for Parkdale food reviews. How was the
How was my?
how was the Bocco's gelato?
It was very good. I had Biscoff actually, and dark chocolate, which a bit controversial, but I do love dark chocolate, so it was very good.
Good.
Controversial.
controversial.
Ebony and ivory, actually.
I had baklava and salted caramel.
Wow.
Very nice.
I believe I was reading on Facebook today that Sam and his partner, who I don't know, actually make all of the gelato themselves, which is pretty impressive because I thought Sam was a workaholic even before he went into this little venture.
I actually used to go to school with his son.
Did you? Well,
Yeah.
there's an interesting little tidbit. And was his son academically brilliant? Be careful how you answer that.
I didn't know him that well.
Did he enjoy his ice cream?
I just he knew, yeah. I just knew he was in one of my classes, but I didn't have much conversation with him. But I believe he is doing a trade now.
There you go. He could even be making gelato for all we know.
Oh dear. Trouble for Bill, I think.
Seems to be stuck on 16.
Really needs to get the mat back.
Really needs to get a bowl in the head.
Could be 3 down. 2 definitely.
So Razor was a bit concerned that he had entered the score correctly. I've just been in and checked with the help from the Bowls Australia IT help desk, and I can confirm that the score that is showing on the screen is the actual score, and that is 17 for Big Bird and 16 for Dominator or Agates or whatever we're going to call him for the next 10 minutes.
Just needs to get second shot. Although, I don't know if I would have been not happy with that one.
Just looking at that, well, I've got the end score up in front of me. That's 5 ends in a row that the Dominator hasn't scored now, so
He's getting his
Bird's got a bit of a run on.
and now
Yeah, actually. Why don't we just take it down? Because the sun is not on our heads. Very good idea.
Storm, we are thinking of dismantling.
Dismantle.
Don't need it now.
This is going to be interesting now. The commentary team have decided that they're going to remove our marquee while we're live streaming.
Well, that's
So,
okay. We can do that.
if we suddenly drop off air, you know what's happened.
Actually, no.
Actually, no.
change your mind.
We just got
No,
talked out of
we've
that.
changed our mind,
Actually, it was an easy decision. No.
but a poor one.
You know what? I'm
A bit
gonna
like the
strap it
tractor
down.
coming
I am-
onto the
I am
cricket
gonna
pitch
strap it down to
in the middle of a game and
chair
deciding that no, it doesn't need the
No.
covers.
Here we go.
There could be a number here.
It looks like what's he's got in his hand. 3.
3.
Razor's got 3, so we're up
Or is it-
to
2016. Is that, would that be right?
Dun dun dun.
so again, we're just checking on what's going on with the score here, but obviously
Done.
seeing
He's not
19,
gonna
16
take off.
on the screen, but we sort of suspect that that
I
was
have
a 3
strapped
and
it
therefore
down.
it should be 2016.
2016, I think, is the
So
score.
we get disconnected again in about half an hour.
Yeah. The breeze, a bit of a concern. 17, 16. Wow.
It's not anymore. It's 2016.
Here comes the bird. Out the back. Two. Very close game.
Well, there's a lot of room now for Dad, so
It's very tense out there.
Oh, he is.
Very tense.
So after we talked up Razor and how good a job he's done,
come on.
He's stuffed up, has
Go
he?
on.
I'm sure he held up 3 paddles then, but I've checked with him and he absolutely verifies that it was only 2. So confirming that the score is 19-16.
Well, I just.
I'm very confident that I saw 3
I
penalties.
thought he was just holding up 2 fingers to you for another reason this time.
Bill with a bomb and Bird with a short one.
Well,
Able to quite clap there. So
it's an encouragement.
secret barracking there because we're not allowed to barrack in club games. Are we? No.
We're not?
No.
Well, I didn't understand that rule. I made a bird once or twice.
Bill just whistling past. Where's the whistle gone?
He did it. He actually did it just
Did
for
he?
the first one. So
The whistle was working
maybe
for
he
him.
should get that back in going. Although not sure he'd appreciate it if I reminded him of that. So. Oh.
Bird coming in. Second shot.
Different hand to what it was.
Yeah, because it's funny watching it sideways, isn't it?
What a game.
Not when it's that hand, right?
Billy on the backhand.
Keep
And
going.
another good bowl.
That's
Oh yeah, Billy's back.
Yeah,
Billy's
back.
back in town.
Oh, Billy, don't be a hero.
Needs to
don't be a
pick up.
fool with your life.
Come back and make me your wife.
That's what you say, Stormy, and we're staying out of that. If that's what you want to do. Meanwhile, back at the bowls.
Bird put one down.
This is his last. This is his last bowl.
Oh, he's creeping up on it.
So Dad's still holding
He's
2.
promoted. Right, see,
And
Billy's got the 2.
One would
He's
suggest
coming
that-
down for a look.
One would suggest a forehand from Bill here.
Surely.
Surely.
Stranger things have happened. But I'm-
Still,
I'm
with some of the
tipping
shots he's
forehand.
played so far, you wouldn't be surprised if he did play the backhand, would you?
No,
No, it
you
looks
wouldn't
like he's
be.
going to play the forehand.
Yeah,
But
wouldn't be.
Mrs. Bird has just turned up for a
Mrs.
while.
Bird is here.
Support.
Yeah, she is.
It's probably worth noting that Mrs. Bird doesn't like being called Mrs. Bird.
Oh,
no,
Fortunately, well, I'm glad I didn't say
not.
that.
Okay with Mrs. Sticks.
Is she?
Okay with Mrs. Sticks.
Really?
Yeah.
And correctly called by the unit. Bill on the forehand. What's he going to do here? Could this be another big 3? This would just really split the game
Tell you
apart.
what.
Tell you, it's not far away.
Tell you what.
Tell you what.
Oh,
No, it's just a
it's
bit
gone
big.
through.
Oh, just a
But
bit
he'll
big.
take the 2, I'd suggest there.
Bit of premature applaudulation by Anthony there in the background.
I think it was only a roll too
There
far.
was a couple of rolls, but Anthony was up and about.
2.
So is he applauding then? At one
A
particular-
premature applaudulation.
Yeah, but is he applauding one player? Which apparently
No,
we
no,
were just
no,
talking
no,
about that.
no,
whether
no,
that
he
was-
is
No.
not applauding one
They're all
one
club
player.
members?
They're all club
They're
members,
all equal?
and yeah, everyone's equal.
Hopefully Dad can turn it around now.
I think he's
Going a
going
bit
long.
longer here too, look.
He's
Is
got
that
the
in the
pit bill.
ditch?
That's in the pit.
He's gone.
Oh,
He's ended up in
no.
mid zone. Look at that.
No, he's in the kinder.
Oh,
Fortunately.
Might have to get the Mars bar out.
Wow, what does the Mars bar
What's
do?
the Mars
Ava?
bar mean?
It's just what he does. When we spoke very early in the live stream about how he's drinking a Coke, and I said if he gets a Mars bar out, then there's something going wrong. So
Well, he's got
the big
Coke.
sugar hit.
He's got the Coke, not the Mars bar.
Maybe the sugar hit caused him to roll it into the pit. Maybe he needs to.
Well, it's actually might have been a while since he had the mat.
Maybe he needs his insulin. Here we go.
Okay, so that's Billy was keen on the long end, but
Yeah,
let's just see if he can take
short,
control there.
So, well, can he?
Can he?
Very-
That's-
Can he?
I
It's
like
very
it. I see what
canny.
you did there.
Yeah,
I see
very,
what you did
very.
there.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Just laugh a minute here.
Oh, it's horrible. But a big shout out to the boys at Bolsvik, aren't they? Doing a fantastic job.
Fantastic job.
They are fantastic. Luke and what Luke and
Matt and
Matt.
Troy.
Matt and Troy, yeah, Luke and Ryan.
And if they've been monitoring us, they haven't pulled us off the air yet. so
They haven't unplugged us. They
The
haven't done the Kerry
the
packet.
bowls police haven't turned up, so we must be doing
They
okay.
haven't Kerry packeters and just pulled the show mid-air and replaced us with different strokes. What you talking about, Willis?
Look at the bird.
Oh, well, this is just, it's going mental now.
It's almost centimetre perfect.
Get on the forehand. Bit of dust on the bowl too. Tell you what, close. Yep, good ball. Good there. I think Bird just has to match those back two bowls, sure.
Sitting there.
Let's just sit on it. And I think he has, unless he's got the gap.
No. Oh, he has. Oh, he has.
Kicked a goal. Wow, I thought he was resting one of them.
Well sighted, you know.
Still on the forehand, brought to you by Bocconcino's Pizzas. And a good bowl, just under. But Bocconcino's Pizzas are never under, they're very well cooked. Very well cooked.
Very well cooked.
They're
And
never
very well
under.
eaten.
Oh, I'm telling you, the toppings are absolutely fantastic.
Have you had a Nutella one?
I haven't had. Have you had a Nutella pizza there,
Yep.
Ava? Nutella
It's more
pizza.
of, you know, what's it called? Calzone?
A calzone.
Is that what it is?
I think
Another-
so.
another
That's
one
a
in
pizza
for Bird.
folded in half,
Yeah,
basically.
it's more like that, but with
Bird
Nutella.
with two.
Birds put another one in.
I'm more of a traditional man. I'm a bit of a just a
Have it for dessert.
bit of salami, bit of onion, bit of mushroom. That'll do me.
So unit,
Yes.
pineapple on a pizza, yes or no?
No.
Not really.
No pineapple on pizza.
I'll eat
Pineapple
it.
on a gammon steak, yes. With a fried egg on top, absolutely. And a big shout out to those Scottish people out there who are listening in. Gammon steaks, you've got to love them. Here comes Bill, sunglasses on.
It's not a lot of walking.
Purposeful stride. yes.
Purposeful stride. It's a very, it is a very purposeful stride. We mentioned that before.
I feel like we've been talking about Bocconcinos all the time, but we need to mention Station Stop as well. I think
It's all the one company.
I
really,
couldn't
isn't
believe it. I walked past there the other day and looked at their opening hours. The guys are there at 3 o'clock in the morning.
3
Can you
a.m.?
believe that?
Do they sleep? No.
Unbelievable.
3 a.m. Who's around at 3 a.m. for a coffee?
All the shift workers and everybody going to work.
They were, well, apparently 3 a.m. at Parkdale Bowls Club's where it's happening.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Wow.
Crowd and commentary team have gone up.
Of course, unit, you being a public servant, they're not sort of times that you would be familiar with, are they?
It's not on the flex time.
So what do we think here, team? Looks like Bird's holding 2, is he?
And he's probably
quite
coming in on the back
possibly is,
end
and
because
now
all he
I'm
has to do
telling
is rest his own bowl and he's
This game is officially going into squeaky
For a third.
bum territory.
It's got his hands on his head. Oh, the
He
whistle,
has.
the whistle.
The whistle's
Oh,
out.
he's whistling to it. Oh, he is too.
oh, a bit big.
I'm not sure that's allowed.
He's whistling aloud.
Humphrey,
Whistling bowls
Humphrey,
aloud.
you're an umpire and you're on the chat. If you could let us know whether whistling is covered by the laws of the game,
I'm
please.
sure the wonderful
Look forward
boys
to
at
that.
Bowls Vic will let us know.
And also, what choice of wine was it in your lounge up there?
In the
No,
lounge.
he's already updated us on that. It was the Pinot Noir.
The was
Pinot Noir.
Of course, yes.
Sorry,
He's a man of the people, is Humphrey.
He is.
Humphrey, what a funny old fella he is.
which makes it
Get
two
to
for
the
Big
back of
Bird.
the plane. I'm in seat 1A. My seat's 1A. Get to the back. Hey, he'll be on the phone to Joycey if he's anything less than row 3. Hey, Joycey.
Not sitting with the great
I'm sitting
unwashed.
with the grade unwashed. I'm in row 5. I haven't even got a window seat.
Sounds very much like the Goodbone Jam.
I need an upgrade. I need an upgrade. Humphrey from 6th Street here. Yeah, I'm telling you. Hey, I reckon he's in cahoots with Joycey. He travels a lot, just the old Humph. And I've never seen a photo outside of a
Oh,
corporate
is
box.
Dad's checking now to see if that's
Oh.
in 21?
Challenging
Oh,
the
is
lead.
he? Oh, controversy.
And I think he's well within his rights too.
Yeah, well, here we go.
Do we have
Here
an
we are, they
umpire
get the
here?
tape.
I'm pretty confident it is.
Do we have a moment of controversy here in the game?
We need to go and drag Kerry out of the bar so she can come and
They're
officiate.
big bird steps.
I reckon just
Well, Bird thinks
Yeah.
it's in, but Bill's
Yeah,
looking.
but his legs are
he's-
shorter than Bill's.
Yeah, that's right. Bill's got big legs. Short's got
Oh.
Bird's got little legs.
Yeah, get the tape.
Get the tape. Here we go. The first
Spider.
first moment of the game.
When I played in the under 18s, one of the singles, Dad said to me all the time to check the length to make sure that it was 21. Did I do it? No, I never did, but here we go.
Well, here we go. Is this a moment of controversy, perhaps?
But let me say that one of the things that did impress me on Monday, is that when you played? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? When was it? Was
Yesterday.
it yesterday, was it?
When you're
Yeah.
retired, every day's every day.
Both you and Sarah were obviously thinking about every shot, which I thought was really good. It was really impressive.
Here comes the tape.
So you might not have measured the length, but it was good to see you guys looking at the shots and thinking about the right shot to play. Sorry, does that sound patronising?
No, it just. I wasn't talking about yesterday when I was talking about it, so.
So it basically just sounds off topic.
Yeah.
So really,
Yeah, pleased to brought that up.
Stormy, just shut the hell up, basically.
Whack. Wow. Here we go, and we have. What do we have?
Don't tell me it's short.
Oh, it's close.
Oh, it's getting technical. 21.1.
21.1.
I'm not sure if you heard Bill calling out then and whether you understood it. We certainly didn't. So
Did you actually not?
No.
he said, what? 21.1, can I get that remeasured? Can someone else measure that?
yeah, is that what it was?
There we
Yeah,
go.
okay.
But as his tone was more of a
So-
joke.
Ah,
Not, I just couldn't bother to put that in.
yeah.
So the length is reasonably minimal.
And look, Ronnie Wick's had enough. He's
Ronnie Wick
he's on the way
Gandalf.
out. He's popped in the Volvo and
The
he's
great
going.
wizard disappeared.
He's a great supporter of the bird.
Wizard disappearance.
He's gone.
Wow.
Noting that he's very close to my car as well. So
Yeah. How many accidents have there been in that car park?
Well, there's probably more than
None?
have actually been reported. I'd suggest.
I fell off my bike once.
Did you? You fell off your bike. Run us through that story, Damo.
No, just don't.
Was this, what were you saying? Liquid involved?
Never mind.
No. Liquid. Nothing to see here, Bill. Oh, Bill. Wow.
It's alright.
Yeah, Steve. Hey, Steve. Josie said get home and bring potatoes.
Where you were on Tuesday night getting potatoes.
Back to the bowls.
Larrabee.
Bird with two. Tell you, this is.
So Frank hasn't updated us on the chat to let us know
Well,
whether
he's
whistling
probably
is
in
okay.
aeroplane
So
mode.
no, he just arrived in Sydney.
Arrived in Sydney.
He's probably doing the bridge walk, or he's ensconced in a bar down at the Rocks somewhere.
Maybe Oxford Street.
Could
You
be
never
just,
know.
he could have the speedos on him on his way down to Bondi.
He could be on the way to Bondi.
There's an image.
No. Here we go, and Bird through. Bill just needs to draw, really, I reckon.
Another 6th Street resident, of course, Damo. You've probably seen him in the budgies before, have you?
Probably out hosing the nature strip.
Not on my place.
Here comes Bill. What's he going to
respectable member of 6th Street. The rest of us leave a lot to be
6th
desired.
Street is pretty loose. And let me tell you about the Christmas party in the laneway. That is just magnificent. Is it on this year?
It's been had and done.
It's had and done.
Yeah.
Well, us 2nd Street people didn't get an invite, let me tell you.
Well, you would have
It's like
enjoyed it.
our final guest commentator, Moose, has just arrived.
Oh, yes, too.
And round up the Moose. I'm sure Moose will have some insightful commentary.
I'm not sure he'd
Shaking his head.
very interested.
And Bird in
He's got a media ban on himself.
media ban on himself.
So 1918, that wouldn't be the score, would it? That's not.
No, it hasn't been updated on the board.
Score
Wow.
is 21-18.
21-18 to who? Is it
To
the Bird?
If you were watching that YouTube feed in front of you, Damo, you would have seen that.
Oh, well, the boys at Bowls Vic are doing a cracking job.
They are brilliant. And we
cracking
keep talking
job.
about Bowls Vic, yes, but don't forget Bowls Australia. What a bunch of legends they are.
How? Here we go. Bill into the head. Reasonable looking bowl here.
Slow down.
Oh!
Does that make a difference? No.
No,
not
probably,
sure.
it probably only cuts it down
Well,
to
it's
one.
the one.
I think it was only one anyway.
But it did move it out to the right.
So now it's 22-18.
Razor's got the paddle.
Tough.
That's a paddler. Is it yours yet, mate?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Do you want to take my seat?
Need
Is that
your,
a subtle
No,
reminder?
don't want the seat. I'll even
you
sit in
need,
it.
need your
And,
commentary cords to be lubricated, do you,
oh,
unit?
absolutely. Well, I won't be commentating on Saturday, obviously, because
I'm sure
I'll
you'll be
be, one of
commentating
the participants.
from the green.
I'll be getting here early to do the pre-game interviews.
on the way in.
Yeah, you both,
The way in.
you're both inside there with the bathroom scales.
Bathroom scales. Me and my
both in
aunties
your jocks.
on the bathroom scales.
Willow just wearing his hanky and nothing else.
Razor
His
hasn't
wag.
been. No, Razor hasn't been updating it on the scoreboard because there's no need for him to do so. But
22.
yeah, just
I
letting
think,
the
end is
team know
nine.
this is end 29.
4
so-
shots.
Could be
Is
the
that
last end
Is that the biggest
of the game.
Oh,
Good
that's
call.
a big
Confidence
call
level has
from
gone.
Ava.
You've,
Wow.
Could be.
thrown him.
Have
You've
chucked
thrown
that
him under
out?
the bus.
That's what my
With the
job is as
bathwater.
a daughter.
I'm thinking seriously going inside and getting him a Mars bar.
Yeah, well,
I
turn his-
think you might
oh,
need to.
here we go. There's some
Here we
pacing.
go, we're
Yeah,
measuring
I thought-
again.
There is some pacing.
Might need a Mars bar while you're in there, Damo.
Get a Mars bar.
Get a Mars bar.
Mars bar for the big
Yeah.
fella.
Now these short ends are testing Bill, and 4 shots in it. What are we going to do? He just has to wrestle the mat back and go long.
Well, you never know, because on yesterday I got stuck on 22. So
Did you? For how long?
For like
Yes, you
a
got
lot of
stuck.
ends.
A lot of ends,
Yeah.
like one. And
I
Bird
think without
with a
reminding you
very
of it, I think
good-
it was
oh.
22-16.
Oh. Damn it.
fell off the rails.
Fell off the rails.
No, you didn't.
Ah, well, still a good
No.
game. Here's Billy.
Sarah just made it. You played some great up shots, but Sarah just made it a little bit more difficult.
Bill
for you
with
to,
the,
to
oh,
get.
here we go. Bill with the shot. Bit of polite applause there from the back of the commentary box.
So 22-18. Only 3 concurrent viewers. They've dropped
3.
off, unit.
They have. Well, they're probably
Do you see
making
who
tea.
is watching or not?
There's probably a way, but I.
Oh, Bird has just bowled another bomb. How fast do you want to go, mate? Slow down.
With reference to the car that just drove past.
Yeah, that was reference for the car that went about 50 kilometres an hour down the laneway. Might have been Uber Eats.
Might have been who?
Uber Eats.
Oh, Uber Eats.
Here's
Oh,
Billy. Oh,
sorry.
has he got it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I think Bird's still holding.
I thought you said it might have been the Greeks, and I was just
No,
wondering
I said
if
Uber
the,
Eats.
if the censors were going to jump on us for that.
Can I ask a technical question,
You can.
Stormy?
Yes.
Why do we have a tablecloth
I have been thinking that myself actually.
Why? What's with the tablecloth?
Because we're a classy establishment.
So when I turned up here at 3 o'clock this afternoon, unit, to get all set up for
Two
this,
to the. Oh no, bird just going through.
I didn't
Yes.
have the I didn't have a marquee or any shade, and the table that we're operating from here was
Black.
is black and was extremely hot.
So we have a tablecloth.
So that's why we got a tablecloth.
Well, where's the Christmas decorations? Where's the crackers and the?
It's candy cane.
Oh, it is.
We then put out an emergency call for the marquee because the laptop shut down because it didn't like being
Overheated.
hot.
My phone shut down
It
today
overheated.
in the car.
The marquee was the highlight of the day, and
Who erected it?
I bet
It
7
took
or 8
6 people to erect it.
And
Six
I think
people
it's
to
gonna
erect
be
a
more
structure.
interesting to see how it comes getting packed away in the bag.
Here's Billy, and let me tell you, he's
Gonna miss
close. Ooh.
Just good.
It's an alright finish though.
Well, Ava, you were wrong. It's not the last end.
It said it could be.
Could be.
Yeah,
could
you
be.
could be.
Any end now.
Can't
could
believe you're not. You've got to be in Dad's camp.
Be.
surely.
I got to keep him straight.
She's an impartial commentator at this point.
Impartial. Impartial.
Nice bowl coming down
Here we go.
on the back end.
I think Bird's holding shot. If you can get 2 here, it's going to be. I think he's short. Yeah, he's a little bit
He
short.
got scared of it
That's
again.
one. Yeah.
Alright, Dad's got one more.
Oh, here we go.
There we go, now the fun starts.
Come on.
Well, he's just going to go on the backhand and draw it in, surely.
Well, the sunnies are off, I just realised as well.
And he's, yeah, well. And another
I feel
purposeful.
Like that is going to...
This is close.
Come on. No,
Oh,
same bowl.
no, fall down. Ooh!
Ooh.
Razor quite quick to go to the scorecard. Oh, Bird with the shot.
The one.
One down.
Close. Bad luck, Bill.
23-18.
23-18. Whew.
Dad needs to pick up a big number.
So just another big shout out to the sponsors here. Blowware, Bendigo,
we need the full
Mento,
list.
Motorfix, Buxton, Cha-Cha,
All of them. But we've got a big end
Boccaccino's, the
coming up here.
Gelato Bar. This end is brought to you by 27,000 sponsors.
Did we
I'll
get
just
Bendigo
I'll
back
move
in
out
there?
of the chair for the
No,
great
you used
demo.
Apologies, Ava, couldn't find a Mars bar.
Oh no! All
Yeah,
right.
go to the shops and we'll do that. It's too close.
All right.
Bendigo
go.
Bank, Station Stop, Boccaccino's. Who are those finance guys?
DMG Financial.
DMG
Mentone
Finance.
Motorfix, of course.
Oh, we're all over it here at Mentone. I mean Parkdale. Bird. Ooh. Is the door slightly ajar?
Yes, this could be the opening that Billy has been looking for.
Here we go. If Billy can land on here. Down it comes. On the backhand.
Bit.
And he is there. That is not a bit fast. That is good. Yep. Bird rolling in and wacko the did. He's put another one on it.
This makes it hard for Dad.
It makes it hard, but all he has to do is knock it out of the way. Draw it in. Get second shot. Plenty of ends to go. Unlimited, in
There's
fact.
always plenty of ends to go, isn't it?
Yep. And he's done.
Not going to be short.
Bird with another. It's been a very high standard game too, just quietly. So is Humphrey off the plane? Did we hear if he's
Humphrey's off the plane.
Did the concierge pick up his luggage?
Humphrey is off the plane.
Yep.
He is raising his glass of Pinot to the standard of the bowls.
Yes.
But we haven't had a comment from him lately, so I'm guessing that he may be...
Well, he's probably in the limo on the way back from the on the way from the airport. You know,
on the way into the...
well, he's probably on the way into the casino there
or
at...
some, or the casino or something.
Oh! Good bowl.
I reckon Humphrey's an intercontinental sort of guy.
He is. Well, if Bird can rip another one in here, 2 shots makes it very hard for Bill. I mean, if you've got 24-18, 1 shot down, it makes it hard, but you can still win. Hang in there. Bird coming down on the backhand. Close. Does that make 2 or 3?
He just needs to get...
He just needs to get second shot here.
Bird wasn't willing to call it?
No, I would be coming on the forehand and just trying to drift around his, in between his 2 bowls there and land second shot.
I think that's the safer option.
That's a safer one, but what will he do? Will he have a rush of blood?
I hope not.
He's due.
He's due, yeah.
Oh.
Will he?
He's looking at it.
He's looking at Bird's bowls and thinking, how many can I get rid of?
Noting, folks, that Smoke Bomb Supple is on his way.
Yeah, he smoke bombed it, that's it. Yeah. Thanks, Mick. Have I mentioned the really good people at Bowls Victoria yet?
I think they've been over-mentioned.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure we included them in the broadcast. Alright, here we go, the last bowl. Oh!
The marquee's almost headed off to the bay again.
I tied it down. Here we go, big bowl here.
He is going backhand.
Why?
Maybe he's got more to sit on.
Why?
He could hit it up for 2 though, so I'm not... I think it is 2.
It could be 2, and that could be... How many paddles? What's Razor going to do? 3! It's over!
It's over.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Got the 2 that was required, and the final score would be 25-18.
Well, there you go, and a big round of applause from the crowd here at Parkdale. The game is over,
and well behaved, I thought.
Yes, it's not 3 o'clock in the morning. Very good game. Very good game.
So hopefully we'll be able to get an interview with both participants.
Oh, we will.
This will be an interesting test of the technology, because that microphone that you guys are using has only got a very short lead on it.
Well, all we have to do is bring them over here to the marquee and set the camera back a bit, and Ava can do the honours.
I'm sure it'll manage.
We're signalling to the bird, and
Here we go.
The bird is on his way over.
He's on his way over, and
we'll get
he'll
him
have to stand out there,
and Ava will
do
the right thing and do the interview.
Here you go.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, we're ready.
Oh, this is technology at its best. Bird, you've got to get closer. We've got a very short lead on the microphone.
Oh, okay. All right then. Close ups aren't my mileage. Is that the right side?
You're a bit croaky there too.
You are a bit croaky. You need some throatal lubrication.
I do. I think Corona.
Corona.
Not coronavirus. Corona beer.
Corona
beer.
beer.
That'd be good.
All right, go for it, Ava.
Obviously, congratulations are in order. Very well played tonight. How do you think you went personally?
Well, I tell you, it was a tough game. Bill actually, I mean, probably was I down 15-11, 16-11 at one stage. and he was putting some ripper bowls in. Then I got the lead. I think the really big turning point was when he got the mat and decided to put the jack in the ditch when he was going for the long end, and I actually was able to convert that back to a shorter end, and he didn't quite take to the shorter end. So once I got the mat and got the shorter ends, I thought I bowled well with the shorter ends. So I was a bit scratchy on the longer ends, but on the shorter ends I was pretty happy the way I bowled.
Is that something you usually do, shorter ends, or is that just something that was working today?
Well, a couple of years ago, Spider, our coach at the time, was talking about being able to change things up when you're playing on a Saturday, and he actually really expressed that going short is actually a good way to do it. So actually I have practiced my short ends for quite a number of years now, so I felt very comfortable. Not allowed to tell my next opponent that. I feel very comfortable in bowling the shorter ends.
It's a bit of a tactic then.
I think so, yeah, and Bill didn't quite cotton onto the shorter ends. I think he struggled a bit with that weight control with the shorter ends.
So, what?
And, Bill's coming out just quietly. He's
But
got
I think
a couple of Coronas
he's got
with
some.
him.
I think we put on a show for the people who were here, though. I thought it was I thought it was an entertaining game.
The show was fantastic.
I thought there was some quality bowls from both players, and we'd like to thank those people who hung around
Billy.
and the media crew for live streaming the game. And I hope the fans at home enjoyed the spectacle.
All three of them.
You have a word to Bill? Thanks very much, Bill. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll do.
Bill, bad luck, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Tell us where you lost the game.
Rink 2.
Rink 2. Apparently, Rink 2 is your nemesis, is it?
Oh, it's not my favourite. But, you know, I thought it was a good game. We both played well, and Bob just played better.
He did. He did just a little bit better, and your daughter was calling for you to grab a Mars bar at some stage. What's the story around that?
Well, I think that after a few ends that I need to have a drink or something to eat to keep me going. I tend to kind of start off all right and then kind of dip, and that's just to try and keep the energy level up, I suppose, and keep intensity going.
And Big Bird just mentioned just a little jack roll a little too long, and control of the mat, and
that's one thing, I suppose. That was one mistake I did definitely make, that I rolled, wanted to make it a bit longer and made it too long.
You did. But all in all, a great game by both players,
really
and
I thought that we played some really good ends, some pretty average stuff, but the good ends were good, and they were. There was more of them than there was bad, so I thought it was a really good game.
Yeah. And bad luck, Bill. Well done, Bird. Parkdale Media will be back here again. Apparently Saturday, 10:30.
Again, who's playing then?
Well, apparently there's a game on Saturday at 10:30, and there's a lot of interest from club members around the participants there. So, yes.
And I believe you'll be the player.
Well, maybe playing. Yeah, I'll turn up.
And you'll be playing?
Yeah, I'll be playing against Nicholl Williams.
Okay. So that's 10:30 Saturday morning, right here on this channel. Is that right?
Is that going to be on YouTube?
Oh, it is on YouTube. And,
there you go.
The link is on all the social media channels.
And the hits will be through the roof, I think. If we can get more than 3 viewers, we'll be doing well.
All of your relatives are going to be there, as I
Probably. Well,
right, so it's time for you to sign off, Ewan.
It is. Parkdale Media signing off from a great day at Parkdale Bowls Club, and we'll see you all on Saturday.
And a great big thank you to our technical team, Stormy.
And to Bowls Vic. Did we mention Bowls Vic?
We did mention Bowls Vic.
We did mention Bowls Vic.
7 people who put up the mark, I think.
Oh, we did. All right, we're out of here. See you, kids.
Ciao.
Bye.